Buddy boy, we're live.
Easy's that. Let's fucking go.
Alright, welcome to the Sesh podcast. We are here with our boy, Really High C, aka Christian. How are you doing, my guy?
I'm chilling, man. Chilling.
Welcome to the podcast.
It's good to have you here, dude.
I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming uphill.
No doubt.
It definitely has.
No doubt. The podcast collides.
I feel like it's a lot better though now because we've given, because like, at least from my point of view, it was like both of us have established, or both sides of our podcast have like established ourselves, so now we can kind of like, you know, we've almost formed our own, you know, listeners in a sense, so now we can kind of use.
Not only that, but rhythm.
Yeah.
Like just doing it's the fucking hardest
Yeah.
part. Like starting, by far the hardest part, and then keeping going is the next step. But like, fucking doing it weekly for us has definitely been a little bit of a challenge because we have to like give up every single Tuesday night, which is not big of a deal. But I mean, 1 out of 7 days a week like turns into something, you know?
Yeah, it definitely is something.
That's actually that's where we started. It was a weekly one, and it was like hella. It was a struggle, dude. Like that shit's hard, bro.
Yeah, it is.
And it's just a lot of stress. And all of us were new to it in a sense too. We all just brought different things to the table. We didn't know how to utilize those things, right? So we did a weekly podcast, and then we decided to switch to bi-weekly. But then I also launched the second podcast. But that's beside the point. But I was looking up online, and they were like, "That's the way to do it." Honestly, when you launch a podcast, is to do a weekly podcast because it really shows you, like it's almost like a. I don't know, bro.
It's like trial and error, like
bro.
every
It's
single time.
Just constant practice, bro.
It's basically
For sure.
It's like failing upward.
Another thing that I was told to do is to watch back your own podcasts.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
watch
back.
and listen to your own things and
Listen
then, like
to it.
learn from that, because you can listen to like a perfect podcast and be like, oh, they're doing this right.
Yeah.
And then not implement it because you don't know what you're doing wrong.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see too, and it's cool to see like what you can pull off that haven't been done yet too, which is like we're trying to explore like the digital space, dude. I want to bring like VR into the podcast, bro.
Right.
I think that would be pretty
That's
gnarly.
lit.
You could do a podcast in VR, everybody could wear outfits
That's what
and
I'm
shit.
saying.
Wait, are you talking about some shit like we can set a chair right here and they can put a VR headset on?
It'd be
and
more
then
like
come sesh with us?
And
It'd
we
be
could,
probably more-
we could split their screen. We could split our screen.
Bro,
So
There are
kids see it
access
here
points,
and
yeah,
there.
that create this room into a space that people would basically be able to walk around the space, and we could essentially own an avatar that sits us at this table. We just talk, and they just could exist in the space.
They can throw chats at us?
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
That actually sounds
Such a
hard.
great-
That sounds
Yeah,
dope.
stuff like that, dude.
How much is
You should have been in
VR
the meeting.
headset?
I was in.
Yeah.
No, I'm dead ass. I straight up, like speaking of VR, I was with someone who was ranked one of the top leading experts in VR, and he is younger than I am, or actually he's 2 years older than I am, so he's my age. So I feel like we're gonna have a lot of cool VR shit coming.
It makes
Like,
sense, dude, because when you grow up with like an iPad or something and you're very young and you just start knowing that shit, it's so much easier to learn that shit.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
whenever you're our age and then you get, have you seen the thing that Kanye released his album on? I think it's called
Yeah, the
Player.
Skin Player, yeah.
Bro, yeah, have
You
you
can
seen
remix
it?
shit.
Yeah, it's so dope.
Yeah.
Imagine like a 6-year-old picking that up and like falling in love with music that early because of that.
Yeah.
Like for me, it seems a little bit like more of a learning curve, and then my dad or something, like I don't think he can catch it on. And then
Yeah.
my dad's dad, it's just so much more of a
Yeah.
The gap's there.
yeah.
I haven't actually seen what that thing does.
Dude, it's
Bro,
so
it's pretty crazy.
Kanye actually. The one thing I will never not like about Kanye is he stays trying to bring like the money back to the creator. Like he's
Yeah.
never like in the sellout mode, even though he's as big as he is. But the stem player is essentially his whole album, where he gets to control the absolute every single bit of the distribution of it. Where most people would be like, you put it on DistroKid or Apple Music or Spotify, all these places, and then you're basically paying royalties for that, and then you're not getting your. Even if that happens and you get your entire, like most people don't even get their entire track master, they have to split it with their label, and so you're splitting, you know, royalties so many places. He's basically saying there needs to be a way, like he's testing the waters essentially. Like Kanye's probably not, you know, the best one to test stuff with, but he's definitely
Pushing
a
something.
big one to do stuff with.
Yeah.
So it's making, I mean,
The stem player itself though is like any Bluetooth device you play music on, kind of like this size, and then it's got you know, a cross type thing. And on the outside, it's got a few buttons. And so you can change like what you're changing. And then these are all like slide dials, like
Yeah.
touchscreen slide dials. And so you can like slide off all vocals and just make it acoustic or instrumental.
Like instrumental.
And then you can slow it down or like replay. You can become a DJ right on that little.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is actually, so it gives you like all the stem player, the stems are, like, you know, music production?
Yeah.
Stems are just the music, the sounds, essentially are called the stems, like everything that makes up a track is called the stems. So essentially, that's what's so dope about it is exactly that.
I showed Colton and Colton was like, what?
It is
Because Colton
insane.
loves music, you know, like you like music too.
Have you seen that Kanye documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about
you
the,
start talking about
Genius?
man.
no, the one on Netflix, the newest one, the
Yeah.
Oh no, Genius, yeah, it's spelled weird, that's why I forgot it was
Yeah,
Genius.
wire.
Yeah, it's like
Wire.
Gene, Jenyus.
The only reason I know that is because this morning Hugh Glass came into the shop and got some Genius pills. And he said, Colton was like, dude, you should ride on those. And he's like, I'm gonna make you a genius. And then I said, yeah, like Kanye West or some shit. He goes, did you watch the documentary? Like, you know, he gets straight faced real quick.
Yeah.
He's like, you watched the documentary? I was like, no, what are you talking about?
Like, I
I'm
don't
fucking dead.
Like Kanye just thinks
I
he's a
don't,
genius, you
I
know?
don't condone his like political. I don't back his political views or how he's acting in public and stuff. But I get he goes through stuff. We all go through stuff. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, he's-
I don't condone how he deals with it necessarily. But as an artist, holy shit, dude.
Dude.
And the motherfucker, it's almost like he created a manifestation, bro. He showed
Yeah.
you all through that documentary how he's
Yeah.
gonna do this. I'm gonna be this. I'm gonna do that.
In
He
his
did it.
defense,
It's
he
crazy.
did go through a near fatal car accident. Probably should have died, but like his head's probably fucked up, bro. Like his
And
whole
his-
bottom
his
jaw,
arm-
he didn't know it's fake.
Yeah.
And it's all gold and
Yeah,
diamonds
that
and
was
shit.
his,
You gotta
that was
keep-
the album that he recorded through his fucking braces. I
Through
remember
the wire, dude.
Through the wire, yeah.
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 No, I definitely don't agree with
So
his.
he's probably all fucked up, but
A lot of
I'm
his things.
definitely with you.
But bro, like, I feel like his main goal is to just bring the bring the money back to the creatives.
Yeah.
Like,
It helps me feel more.
He's an
content,
artist.
too.
But I feel like that's just the greatest. That's one thing I'm worried about with him, bro. Is because like you look at it, like all the artists that are like that, they seem to be good at a young age, and like with what he's going through, like
Oh,
honestly,
yeah, it
like,
was
he don't
bad.
get help, dude.
Yeah, it was
like,
bad.
Cause like Mac Miller was the same way.
Oh, and
Juice
the
WRLD was the
Cam
same
and
way.
the shit going on right now. is-
That's
Yeah,
it.
And his fucking mom already
He
passed
gets
away.
to
Like,
it,
he's
bro.
got nobody almost. It feels like.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that shit will weigh on you, bro.
But
And
it's
that's why I
crazy.
feel like, yeah.
It's like I don't feel like he's doing anything too like wild. I feel like
No.
at least at this point, for the most part, from what I've seen, he's more contained, I think, than any breakup he's gone through so far.
Yeah.
Or at least with Kim.
It's kind of strange though. Some of his girls look like him. Like they
Yeah.
No,
that new
100%.
girl, yeah, that new girl looks exactly like her straight
Like,
up.
I think she wore the same outfit as her.
I want the glasses.
Oh my god. Imagine. Full on imagine.
Yeah.
Those type shit I can't condone. Like that's strange.
Yeah, you gotta get away from that's different. You gotta get away from fucking what looks like you just left. Like that's just so weird. Fucking dude, let's take a dab.
Yeah.
Rip one free
Shout out
shot.
to Ducky keeping us sub finger happy.
Dude,
Yo.
finger subs from Duck.
Finger subs.
Let's go.
Alright, dude. This one, I'm honestly a little hurt.
Double sub for
I got self-inflicted.
Dude, inflict it on yourself. So dude, what got you into cannabis? For the industry? Have you always smoked weed?
Dude, I didn't start smoking until I was 18 actually.
How old are you?
30.
Oh shit. My age? You
But
look like you're in your 20s.
Dude, what the fuck's up with you guys?
I know,
I
right?
look the same when I'm fucking 30. These motherfuckers.
I'm like, dude.
so I actually just got a job making edibles, dude. I was working in the kitchen industry for a little while.
In the what?
In the kitchen industry,
Oh, kitchen,
doing
okay.
that cooking bullshit.
Oh yeah. Little
Making
backline
stuff.
chef? Little line chef?
Yeah.
Chef it up.
Chefing it up.
Little baker chef?
Yeah,
Chef?
actually, that's what I like to do.
I made globby nobbies on this, dude.
Dude, you better glad
Dude,
that.
I'm globing it up right now.
This is a $1,400 jar, and we need to kill $700 of it.
Oh, okay. Count me in, bud.
Sorry for watching, you know who.
All right, back to the fucking chefing it up.
Yeah, yeah. So you're
Chefing it
chefing. So
I'm chefing it up.
you're chefing. You're chef.
And I got a job offer making edibles and such, and so I started doing that.
Making
And then
edibles.
And
yeah,
such.
What kind of edibles did you
No
make?
shit.
they were actually
And
for
such.
dose.
Doves.
Yeah.
Or like gummies or
Yeah.
like gummies? Nice.
Yeah, gummies.
Gammies.
And that was cool and stuff, you know what I mean?
What?
But it wasn't really my speed. I made a video and the owner of the place where I was at got kind of salty, so
Oh,
Yeah,
I was like, damn.
like a promotional video?
Well, yeah, and he just he didn't want the location
Yeah, of
scene
course.
and shit. It was actually one of the first videos I ever did. That's what actually got me into doing videos and
Nice.
stuff. Yeah. and
Something that got you in trouble.
I'm like, fuck, yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's how you do it.
Um,
That's how you figure it out.
So I fucking got another job, and then well, I quit there and did the COVID, you know, because I was in that pandemic like start. I took some time off and I got replaced for doing that week. And after that, I put into the application, Project Relief picked me up, and so I started there. I was a bud tender, and then I became a social media dude, you know, did all that shit, and then yeah, I've just kind of been in that space ever since.
Dude, one thing that's for sure on your work, like, whenever you start bringing up the project, you can tell whenever you're making something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you let.
And that's awesome, because, like, you fucking can identify it.
Yeah.
Like,
You still
you
work,
know that?
you still work with them?
No, man, I'm actually in talk with them right now.
I was gonna say, because I could tell the page changed.
I haven't actually started it yet. That's not been me. I'm in talk with them right now. We're gonna see like what that entails, but I do have a project with them, just doing some digital artwork for some coasters or something like that. You know what I mean? Little shit like that. Otherwise, that's all I've been doing, man. Is making art, dude. I actually quit the industry. Long story short, like Project Relief ended up selling out to a new owner and stuff. A bunch of us got let go just so they could like stay at the store financially. You know, things have to happen. That's fine. I hit the ground running, got a job at Starbucks, took a hell of a price cut, or pay cut. It's just like, dude, this industry is just not for me on this level. You know what I mean? Maybe on a different level.
Well, there's definitely room creatively, bro. I've been
Yeah.
seeing like, there's all the brands that keep popping up. Like, I mean, there's like cannabis companies just like breaking off and starting their own like left and right. So
Dude, it's
everyone's
crazy. And I
like,
keep expecting it to stop. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, surely there's no more.
dude, bro, I can tell you, dude, someone's just moving. People have been moving here from California right now, like this week.
Fuck yeah.
Bro!
Chefing it up.
Hey, what's
What's
what's actually happening over there? You just got boiling ISO in the
Yeah,
top.
there's too much ice in it.
Little
Well, it's
flambe.
We got a gas issue in South Lane.
not.
Buddy, are you at 620?
I'm at 620, bud. When I'm at 6.
I'm at 6. Are we going?
No, I'm at 6.
No, I'm at 6.
No, I'm chefing up.
No, I'm 590.
You're chefing it up.
580.
560, bud.
Look at him go. It's dirty. It's a dirty. It's a dab derby. Oh. Battle of the
Dad,
dab.
dirty. Fuck yeah.
Battle of the dabs over here.
Woohoo!
Couple dab pods. Dab derbying it up. It's a chirp comparison over here.
Oh my god. Let me get that jar of this
Oh,
Reese's
dab pods.
I got a dab pod.
Dab bod.
Yeah.
Dab. I dab it on.
90 is what we're dabbing. 90 is some 90 you.
Some nanny.
Some 90.
Some nanny.
Some high
We're
pitch.
about to take off. Like one of them Beyblades. You know?
Dude, those are
with the pole thing, like
Yeah.
and it just starts spinning.
You need a dab?
Oh, I'm straight, man. That 100 gave me what I got here got me, bro.
100 tunes people in.
fine dials, dude.
Fine dials.
You get some tunes. You call them tunes. You get some tunes in.
Like that for you, I look, and it's like a whole ass like
2 gram dab.
yeah. Like,
The banger wasn't hot enough to melt all the dab.
I'm going to work here.
He was like, I wasted it.
It was long.
Gladly wasted it.
No wasting here.
You gotta waste it
To
to taste it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
Got
the
to.
motto.
You gotta waste it to taste
Okay,
it.
okay.
Yeah, bigger dabs.
Because you gotta waste
lower
it in order
temps.
to get enough of them to burn off at low enough of a temp to get
Yeah,
it tasty.
that makes sense, that makes sense.
That's the bougie-est way to do it.
Makes sense.
You buy way too much wax and then you get like 4 dabs out of it.
Yep, so much.
You
buy a can and
so
it
much.
lasts.
So much. You like 4 grams. 4 grams, so much. Oh man. So what got you into, have you always been into graphic design? Was that something
No.
prior to cannabis?
Oh,
Or did
man.
you just kind of see a niche, see a void and then fill it? kind of
So when
thing?
I was in school in Alaska, and
Pipe down.
I went to I actually dropped out my senior year because I went to 4 different high schools and shit all across the country.
No shit.
So I was just tired of it. Like, I didn't know anybody.
Were you
I didn't know anybody.
military?
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't matter because I was like, I don't know anybody. Ain't nobody gonna miss me when I'm going here. I'm going to quit school today. Fuck that. I'm sleeping in. You know what I mean?
Fact.
I went and got my GED and did pretty fucking good on that, to where I could like, I was about to join the military, but then I realized I could do anything in the military. They literally offered me any, because my AFQT score was a 96. So they offered me any fucking job that I didn't need a prerequisite for is what happened.
That's
So
awesome.
basically anything that even required college.
I got a 92 and I thought mine was high.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane.
I'll never forget that
Right.
score, bro.
Dude,
A
and-
96. I was like,
Dude, that's like, you're in like the top percent.
and
Yeah,
people, bro,
shit.
people will talk about their AFQT and they'll be like, yeah, I had like a 110.
Wait,
like
the
110.
ASVAB? Like the ASVAB?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, I had like a
82.
110. I'm like, that's not even a fucking number, bro. I don't even think it goes that high.
No, it does
It
go to
goes
100.
to 99.
Or, I guess 99.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that just basically tells you how many things you qualified for. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
Good
like,
top percent out.
when I realized that, I was about to join, but then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do something different actually. Like, I went back to school for a little bit, and I was trying to get in for photography.
You don't realize it, but the ASVAB and those kind of things, like the higher that you test, like the less, they almost like, they want you to be in somewhere in the middle where they can train you. They don't almost want you to be your own thinker. You almost kind of have to be able to be trained.
Yeah, they definitely don't want you to be your own thinker. But that's, you know, it's necessary.
But it helps,
You
because
know.
now you're like, I can fucking do anything.
Yeah.
You take that shit elsewhere, and you're like,
I started in photography with a class at school, so I had to do graphic design for the first semester.
nice.
And it was pretty cool, bro. Like, I remember this one project where we had to watch the Titanic backwards, the ship scene.
How
In
do you-
like fast motion, but backwards.
Dude, real quick pause. I saw a video today of firefighters working backwards.
And
they were shoving people into the fire.
so funny. Alright, we gotta find that. Can you clip that into the video?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, please play that video. Oh my god.
We might get pulled.
Oh.
I don't think we can post this back on YouTube if we do that.
Sorry, never mind.
Look that shit up.
That is funny, yeah, look that shit
Dude,
up.
it's so funny.
Join
You
along.
can't, it's a
They're
review.
literally taking kids and
We
putting
can make
them
it
in the ladder into the fire.
And the fire's getting bigger, as it's getting bigger and bigger, and then they leave.
Oh my god.
I'm dead.
Alright, dude, I'm sorry.
Alright, so this strain right here is called Breathworks. Breathworks. It's Sanoa's literal 1 pound. But they are actually, yeah, they have a pound and a half, and that's like the only pound and a half. I'm not sure what the cross is on there. It's Rose and like
GMO.
Yeah,
Is it GMO?
GMO.
GMO and Rose.
GMO crops.
GMO and Rose.
This fucks.
Yeah, absolutely does a smack.
It doesn't smack.
It does a smack.
I saw this,
It does the absolute smack now.
dude, this is nice.
Dude, that
That's
shit's
what
fucking,
Supreme.
that shit's fuego.
This is supreme.
That's a dumb rare drop. There's 1 pound if you want some, just saying.
Well, thanks. Let
Nice. Half pound? Quarter pound. Half pound, hey.
me figure it out, because honestly, this is the heaviest spinning we've ever had, and it feels good.
Nice. You gotta buy some of my hat.
You're gonna have to fight Bear now, because he kind of took over my fridge, so.
I'm at a cheaper price point.
Find your fridge.
And I'm not gonna lie, Bears, you know, it's the other level.
You're not at a cheaper price point, then, so it's tough.
Yeah.
I promise you.
I don't know.
Cheaper than you?
Let's not go over that on that. What?
You got a
Dude,
tool
I got
to
some
get
cheap.
this
You know what? You know I love you. You know I love you. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
You
We'll
got
figure
that,
something
you
out.
got that picker
I wasn't
packer?
even smelling it.
Picker, packer, poker.
Oh, what's in that guy? What's in that square guy?
What you want?
More.
Oh, that guy.
Nice.
That guy needs it. Speaking of Bear, Bear's like a master freaking.
There's a sexiest human I know.
He
Probably.
is
What's up,
so.
bro? Watch his hair not. His
Yeah.
hair doesn't match him. He's got some like. He should do commercials.
Yeah.
Locks, right?
Yo, what is happening?
No
there,
doubt.
bro?
I saw him with his
What's
beanie up one
happening?
time.
Yeah.
And it's like, and his fucking beard too.
He's a fucking.
Yeah,
He's a luscious man.
He's a
motherfucker.
little sex symbol.
Yeah.
Fucking acts like he
He should do. He should do like fucking.
He's what a good
just
guy.
covers it all up in that freaking.
He just does it so
bear.
nice.
What a bear.
He could do some like high end some high end fashion commercials, bro. Some beard ads, you know what I mean? Some
Yeah.
beard oil.
True.
Some
Beard
royal.
oil from there.
And his name is Bear. That works so
Yeah.
well.
True.
He's solid with
Oil
beard
your
oil.
Bear.
Bear oil.
Bear oil.
Bear oil.
Bear the
Bear,
essential
bear.
oil.
Perfect. Oh, dude, if you need snacks, we got the snack attacks.
I mean, we got some
Yeah,
snacks.
that's the
Chippage over there, and then we got like sweet shit over here, and some trail mix, and pretzels with peanut butter in them, and the best popcorn you've ever had.
Okay, so what got you guys in the industry?
I smoked weed for a long, long, long time. Like pretty much.
How many years is long?
Since I was a youngin.
Long, long,
Probably,
long.
probably 10.
I'm
I'm 26. I'm 26.
Does that break down like
So almost
2.5 long, 3 longs, 3
more,
years for long?
more than a third of my life. So long,
I don't know what's
long,
happening right now.
that's like, you know.
Whoa.
It happened
That
fast.
was gnarly.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, but yeah. 3 longs.
So, oh yeah,
Three
I
for long?
smoked for a minute. Obviously, whenever it fucking happened in Oklahoma, I've been in Oklahoma my whole life. So,
Whole
day it happened in Oklahoma, I fucking was already kind of scouting.
Right there.
I went
Did
to
you get that?
place
No, it's
called
right here.
46 Relief Ski, and they had some dope bartenders. Shout out Justice and Sam.
Shout out Justice and
They
Sam.
both kind of helped
Justice
me
and Sam.
figure out my way into getting into that store. Worked in that store for about a week, 2 weeks. Manager walked out, and from there on out, it was just up from there. So that's how I got in.
I got fired for selling cars, and my buddy Justin was like, bro, which I had been working in the secondary market for a good long period of time at this point. And
Elaborate?
Huh?
Elaborate?
The secondary market.
Yeah, elaborate.
That's it. My buddy Justin.
alleged
hit me
market.
up- Yeah, the alleged market.
Elaborate.
My buddy hit me up and he's like, bro, you come, I was unemployed for like 3 weeks. He called me, he's like, bro, you need to come work at my dispensary. And I was like, you're a dispensary, you got a dispensary? And he's like, no, but I'm working at a dispensary, I'm the manager, I'm gonna be the manager. You need to come work at this dispensary. And I was like, okay, cool. So I went, that was Justin Wagner, I don't know if you remember him.
I do.
Justin, little Justin, that guy is a fucking freak. But he got me on
Is
at
it G or J?
the old dispensary that I used to work at Old Wellness. Got on at that store, and I worked there I got on as a bartender and crushed it for
Yes.
2.5 years I worked there.
Nice.
I was gonna pass it, but damn, that torch
When we
needed
did,
some.
we started Sesh and we did a whole bunch of cool
No,
shit.
you're getting cleared every time.
Dude, that's how I got into cannabis though. It's just,
Hey, you gotta. Did you make some hash?
did I make some hash?
Yeah. Did you make hash you made?
Yeah. No, I make hash.
Are you
That's
putting
what
on
I do
top
now.
of a bowl?
I make hash.
Yeah. Are you putting on top of a bowl?
No. I'm talking about hash. I'm not talking about.
This is hash.
I'm not talking about.
This is
I'm
hash.
talking about diamonds.
This is hash. I made it.
Are you trying to take a dab? What are you
I'm
doing?
asking a specific question right
Look, if you want bubble, I don't have any bubble just lying on it. That's
now.
crazy. It wouldn't melt in my pocket.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for stuff like this.
This is hash.
I know it's hash. I'll have to take some hash. Actually, wait. No, wait, yeah. I should have bring that.
Hell yes.
I made that out of 160 because I was bored and I needed something to smoke.
That's
I've always
bubble
got,
I
I've
know.
always had extra
I
160
had to
lying
warn you
around.
because I haven't ever been warned and I still
That's
just
I remember
nine
exactly the
lines,
cover.
So I have to.
The jar is cool looking. The
Yeah.
hash is
The cover.
hash is okay inside of it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those little bulk, little jars too, since now I buy fucking hash by the quarter. Well, I don't yet, I'm going to though.
Now, how did you get into cannabis?
I'm smoking, like, how did I get into cannabis?
Yeah.
Or how did I get in the industry?
Yeah.
I was working at a CBD store whenever I broke my wrist and I was like recovering. And I was working next to a dispensary that was opening. And I just like offered my time for free for like 2 months while he was setting up and just like letting him be free, let myself be free labor for him. And then he recommended me to another dude that was actually looking for a manager. And I started off with a manager.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That's hard.
Nice. Pretty tight though. You guys have all fucking go. Like, excelled. Crazy. Nuts, bro. Trying to get up there, bro.
I feel like
Honestly,
it all happens as, dude, definitely didn't, it all happened at once.
Dude, hell no. That's only what it looks like.
I've been getting
For
shafted
That's only what it
by,
looks like from the outside, you know what I mean?
after that certain moment, I've been getting shafted, slighted by like every
Yeah.
person trying to kind of like use other, like, cause a lot of people from out of state, they don't really know anybody from around here, so they're at first cool with sliding people, not thinking that they're gonna see them or hear about them somewhere soon again. So at first it was like, no one really gave a fuck about ethics. It was just like, what can I get you at? What can I use you for? And get out of you. And so I was like, just trying to get the experience taking it for a while. And then once you get enough experience, you're just like, alright, I mean, like, I know my worth. Other people, once you let people know you're available and you're a free agent, people will start paying for that shit, dude. It's like, people will pay for creativity that you can't replace creativity. Some shit's just not replaceable.
Just trying to find those people that are like, they know the value of it. Cause that's what I'm struggling with. It's like, well, everybody wants like, and I guess that's a rabbit hole of a conversation.
Well, I mean, I feel like every artist does. Like, no one from the outside appreciates kind of like the effort it takes, even with like video editing or graphic
Yeah.
design or fucking photography or macro stacking.
And it's not
DJing.
necessarily like the people's fault. It's like it has to do with like the economics in the industry being like so damn like what's that word you know I use?
They're like naive.
fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the industry's just there's too much shit. It's too much shit everywhere.
Oh, saturated.
Saturated, yeah.
Saturated.
It's so saturated, nobody can make a good dollar, you know what I mean? And so like, and then the other problem is that some creators just keep doing shit for free.
Yeah, that's gotta
True.
stop. People gotta
And they,
stop
or
that
they
shit.
don't price their shit right, so it fucks the other creators up.
Yeah.
Like I'm I'm tired, cause I have to put my prices at like $100, $150 sometimes, and I'm like, why am I doing that?
Yeah.
Why am I doing
Nah,
that?
dude, don't feel sorry for it, cause like my prices are going up too. It is what it is.
Oh, they're going to go
People will
up,
pay
for
for it,
sure.
or they'll have to replace it.
Yeah.
And it's good luck replicating. Like at this point, like people need to know that marketing has a price, and you're either gonna pay for premium price or premium marketing to get a premium return, or you're gonna pay for mediocre marketing and get a mediocre return. You literally get what you paid for. If
They're
you
like,
want
I
good
can do it
results,
myself. And I'm like,
do it yourself.
Do it.
We literally we
It's a
applaud
science.
that.
It's a whole ass science.
We've done it all. We do it ourselves too. That's
Shit.
why we're not doing consulting and like fucking hiring somebody else and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're doing it ourselves. So we applaud that. If you want to do it yourself, go for it. It
Yeah.
does take like $3,000 or $4,000 to get started if you have no equipment. So go ahead.
Right? It's a bitch.
Yeah. So
And,
you want to do that just to pride yourself on taking a couple $100 worth of photos? Like, sure. I hope they turn out great. I honestly do. Good luck running a grow and a marketing company.
Right.
It's like, why would you? All of our people that I work with, like,
Once they realize how long it takes to make one real quality, like to the quality level of like you were saying,
Yeah.
medicated Okies and,
Yeah,
and Buzz McKenzie and all these guys.
yeah, those are fucking crazy. They're not just
No.
one shoot.
Once you realize how long that takes, you're like, ah.
Every one of those is like 200 plus photos.
And again, people
And
fail to
then it's
realize
like-
they're not paying just for like, even if they can do it in 5 minutes, it took them 20 years to learn to do it in 5 minutes.
It's not, yeah, exactly. It's literally, there was a quote that said something about that. I was like, if I, because I have the knowledge, like, and I do something in 5 minutes, you're not paying me for my time, you're paying me for my knowledge.
It was
The
a
experience.
famous painter.
Oh, yeah.
And a lady walked up to him and she was like, "Hey, can you paint a picture for me?" And it was like, or like a portrait of me real quick on this napkin, and he does it, and then he hands it, before he hands it back to her, he asked her for a fee, and he was like, "Okay, that would be $10,000 or something." She was like, "Why are you charging me $10,000 for something that took 5 minutes for you to do?" And he was like, "Because it took me 30 years to learn how to do that in 5 minutes."
Yeah,
And then the lady walks away.
That's exactly it.
Facts.
See, that's crazy, man. But that's it, it's like, and on top of that,
The whole part of that.
on top of that, is people will pay for premium. Like,
Yeah.
it's the facts of life, is you feel like you're getting your money's worth, especially if you can deliver. But if you're gonna offer that, you have to deliver. That's the other that's the caveat, is you can't just say you're premium and offer a premium service if you're not prepared to fully deliver. But at the same time, like, if you've got enough experience, like, some people just have, myself included, imposter syndrome keeps me from, like, putting myself up in this caliber where I know maybe I'm undercutting myself, or I'm trying to book something where I don't feel like I can deliver the full quality of what is being asked of me.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people out there, like, I'm starting to realize, like, you just fake it till you make it. Like, in front of
Yeah,
them,
real shit.
you just say you know what the fuck you're doing, then you go figure it out, dude. If you fire someone that can figure it out.
YouTube real quick.
Yeah.
Fire up the YouTube real
Yeah.
quick.
That's the key. And that's
Vector? Shit, yeah.
I can absolutely. Can you? No, I can't. Good. Don't ask me shit. No, you're safe. Yeah, I know a little bit. Oh, what do you know? Well, I know that's about, yeah, I know a little more than that.
That's
fine.
exactly what I know.
Yeah, I know that plus a little bit.
You're so right. I was thinking some extra things on top of that, but you're very right.
No, yeah, those are the things I know. The basics, right?
The basics.
Yeah, I got the basics now. We've all got the basics, bro.
You gonna hit that or what?
Dude, are you gonna shut
Dude,
the
that thing
hell
looks
up?
What kind of bag of shit?
Yeah, honestly, dude. I'll start this shit on fucking hash
Dude,
nailers.
if there's any like
fucking
sour
black
cream and
too.
onion chips in there, bro, or barbecue. Yeah, bro. It's a legend. Such a good throw. Such a good throw. Dude, those little bags of trail mix, low key, are one of my favorite things in that whole snack roster. Oh,
It's a
yeah.
snack that smacks.
Yeah, it's a snack that
It's a
smacks
snack
you
that
back.
smacks back.
Yeah. Gold
that smacks.
So how stressful was it to set up and launch the first set?
Very stressful.
Very.
It was very, very
Crazy
stressful.
dick.
Yeah, that was stressful as fuck. We did like
The very first sesh?
very first
The
session.
very first sesh, we went and grabbed like $300 worth of bongs and like,
Yeah. Yeah, we
set them
bought.
on tables outside of a
Yeah.
bar, and we were like,
Let's fucking go! I had my ears
So good,
set up.
Y'all wanna
It
smoke
was
weed?
lit. Yeah.
Are y'all eating smoke weed or going there?
We got like.
yeah, we were like, smoke weed or drink? And they're like, yes. Yeah, we'll smoke weed.
Yeah.
The venue was easy because it was just a conversation with my boss. He had a bar downtown, so it gave us a really easy way to do it. He wouldn't let us smoke inside, but he would let us use the patio. So we got to
The
smoke
porch.
out the porch.
Go, baby.
The porch, yeah. And so we smoked out the whole porch, and we packed the porch out. Like people were everywhere. So, but it was
Patio
just
porch, it was fire.
other than that, it wasn't like super elaborate. We got bongs and I think we bought papers too, and
It was
some
snowing.
other stuff.
It
We
was
got.
definitely
holy
snowing
shit.
and
Yeah.
raining.
It was gross,
It was
but
cold
people
as
showed
shit.
up. Yeah.
It was not fun.
Shout out to the others
Good,
that came.
fun.
Yeah, Shane from 77 was there.
Yeah, Shane was there.
First one I got to make it to was that one on 66. That gas.
Oh my
gas
God.
station.
That was in March.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was March.
So many people say
Well, that's
that.
just because
No,
I
that
was-
was April.
That's because we
Yeah,
collabed with
that
our
was
boys at
420. That was
Tech.
for 420.
It was
That's
417.
convenient. You're wearing that shirt.
It was convenient.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
wearing the
super
shirt.
convenient.
Yeah, it was literally their 420 event, and it was the first time that we ever collabed with another event, or kind of, and we like were their after party. It was fire.
It was sick. Yeah.
Yeah, there was no vendors
It was
there.
the first time
Oh,
we
that's
ever
where
It was
Of
just
course,
us.
right, but-
Yeah.
Yeah, that one fucking.
And that was the
table
first
in
time we
the
had
back.
two perform. We actually were looking at that the other day. Like he quit his job this time last year. We've known him for 1 year. Time flies when
Having
you're
fun.
smoking weed.
Yeah.
Smoking
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh, I got a detail.
Yeah, what I said. Yeah. Smell a lot of weed. I wake up every morning on the weekdays. I'm like, what the fuck did I do today? What is it? Fucking, what was yesterday? Tuesday, today's Wednesday. Fuck, what did I do today?
You fuck around and start doing Wednesday shit on Thursday.
Oh my god, no, I know exactly what he means. Thursday I move in, so I'm over here fucking around like I don't move in and do all this other shit I got planned on Thursday, and I'm over here doing Wednesday shit. I'm supposed to be preparing for a Friday shit. And I'm just doing Wednesday shit, thinking I ain't got shit to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's a real day.
I got this shit.
Bro, these are fucking smashing.
I got too high and off the day.
Smash. I'm absolutely getting rinsed.
So
These
getting
I'm getting absolutely rinsed. These are splashing. Well, thornberries, bud. Sharon needs to stop
thornberries
talking
smell
shit.
like thornberries.
Dude, what's up on these Reese's popcorn?
No, I'm not hiding those or anything.
Alright, bet. So,
Those are so
yeah,
fire.
you should not hide these. I'll
Literally one of
I'll
my
find
favorites.
those next time.
How
Alright,
are those
so-
in the house?
So, what's your experience with NFTs and how deep are you in them?
I don't think I'm crazy deep into them. Like,
Do they make sense to you?
yeah.
Okay. Explain them as kind of like, because we're kind of educated,
Well, like,
but we're also
So act like I
no, like we
That's
get
what I am.
So act like I don't know anything.
But like for the viewers, I was like they don't know nothing. But I know everything you're saying. So just like repeat it all. So, just for them to hear. You guys. 5 minutes for you guys.
That's awesome.
I already know though.
But,
Just go there in case somebody's wondering. For the record.
okay. I got distracted.
One last time for the record, I know exactly what we're talking about. So,
So, what do I know about NFTs?
like how
Basically,
how are they applicable in your perspective?
This guy.
Nick, you know what
dude,
you're talking
so
about.
that's the coolest part about it all. And that's why I'm glad you jumped to that. Because
Nice.
I skipped all the bullshit.
Nice. That's kind of where I was trying to.
So that's the dopest part is that they're applicable in any way. It's up to you to figure that out. Because like, bro, as creative as you can be with it, it's as creative as it can be. So like, I think it's cool to drop an NFT with your clothes or something, vice versa. You know what I mean? You could almost use your NFTs as a way. You know how you used to use you collect emails and shit. That way you could email those people a fucking like an ad once a week or
Okay,
whatever.
yeah.
The fuck, you know? You can do it the same way as that. So like you can use the NFTs as a group of people that have access to a certain thing.
Like an update system,
Yeah, it could be like your
like the insider scoop or some shit.
mixtapes. You know, it could be anything.
Or airdrop.
Yeah, they could get like a year-long entry to the Sesh even. You know, some shit.
You get a limited number of them.
Who knows?
Yeah, like
Oh.
we should so the way it works is you have to lot, like people go and they
Oh.
like mint the NFTs, right? So you only have a certain percentage chance of minting like these creme de la creme NFTs. And
I love when you say that.
We do.
yeah, and
You
it's
have tatted on you.
He gets my balls
I'm gonna
hard.
get-
Shout out
yeah.
Ron.
Seriously.
on my ass cheek.
Shout out,
Creme de la creme.
shout out Ron.
Shout out Ron, dude, for making that.
No, you can just leave it there.
Making that, yeah.
You just leave it there.
Alright, so yeah.
We ain't
But it's
embarrassing
fucking cool. So like, say you have like 4, you can, I don't know, you have 5, 10, 15 that, you know, are like the diamond
has
and
to go.
gold one. And then every person in order to get one has to mint an NFT. You really know?
You have the lid. You just hanging on this stuff. Yeah, you think I have it because I have the lid?
I mean, maybe.
I don't. I didn't. He did. Good job. But yeah, so that sounds interesting. I would be. We need to talk about how the fuck we're gonna do that. How the fuck we're gonna do that?
Do what? There's a lot of people that are like, and there's like
Make that
skeptical. There's hella skeptics, you know what I mean? And I've seen shit get stolen, but like, I mean, real art gets stolen.
Yeah.
Money gets stolen.
You
You know what I mean?
It's on the blockchain.
You can counterfeit. You can counterfeit anything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if you have the real one, it's gonna have the metadata. That,
And it's also-
you know.
It's also gonna have the original host. So like, you know, Bored Ape Yacht Club, for instance, you're not gonna copy that and then publish it, and then even if you published it and re-owned it, what are you gonna be Board Ape Yacht Club 1, the copycat?
You know,
The boardiest ape.
Yeah,
I got the copycat.
The
one.
board atheist.
The
48.
I'm the most bored ape.
yeah, super bored ape.
My board ape has so much yacht.
Hella bored ape.
The club.
Bored ape boat club.
It's like,
You got a lineup of the worst flavors there. It's right there.
dude, it's why they're sitting big chillin'. Oh, lineup's fire, man. That's absolutely serious. There's nothing fucking. Dude, you killed me.
He's smoking out of smokehouse barbecue chips.
Smoking us. Barbecue chips.
I think I don't know.
Dude, speaking of absolute.
That's another flavor.
So yeah, let's see.
Who made that dab rig? Who made those dab rigs? Is that obviously
These are soji cups.
Soji cut.
Those are cool.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Dude's the man. Dude's a bro.
The nizzle.
It shreds, like, honestly, like
Wait, what's up with the?
Bob Burnquist in, like, the 05X Games final. Like, shred, like, full on.
Ooh, nice reference.
Yeah, that's a really good reference. What the
Enrique
fuck?
Iglesias.
I remember that.
That's hard.
What's the little stem in there? Yeah,
What
that.
size is it, or what do you looks like?
What is that? Oh, what the fuck? Oh fuck. Yeah, the whole stem to it. That's
Absolutely.
It's even slammer.
This boy is a slap.
cool. Nice. That's fucking cool.
It's melting my brain on baked beans.
I like that.
Yeah. It absolutely gets the job done.
The colorway is cool as hell. What's that one?
This
That's
one?
a juice box, man. You know, I saw somebody that made
That'd be
glass like, you know, like a bag of water, kind of like if you bought a fish and it was in a bag.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I know that
It
guy.
was on Instagram.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like sitting there, it looked wet and everything.
Yeah. Those
That
ones.
shit was crazy.
Those were $300. They're not,
Wait.
They're not that much.
Is that like the water faucet
They're
one?
not unreachable.
Have you seen that one? The water faucet, the water spigot?
I have
seen that one too.
Goose
It's like
glass?
seen that one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's straight up like you hit it out of a water spigot, and the water spigot goes down into like water. It's like the bottom is water spilling out of the
Splashing.
spigot, or splashing out of the, like, hitting the ground and splashing back up. It's like fucking wild.
That's
Those
like
are
baby
expensive
blue.
though. Those are hella expensive.
Yeah, but they're
Hella dummy.
Hella
Dude, all
good.
that shit like that. There's one other one I saw that was super cool. Just not like that shit that doesn't is like not glass, especially when it looks like plastic, bro. When there's glass like plastic, that's just crazy.
Fucking Iffy got one in the other day that was covered in clay. And it's got like all this like geometric pattern shit on it. It's like a little tiny dude with a big head like flipping off. It's got all these tiny little geometric patterns all over it. There's no way you could do that with glass. And it's vibrant as shit, dude. It's like pastel, and then it looks sandblast. It looks like sandblasted glass.
Wait, so it's not glass?
It's not glass. The undercoat is glass,
Oh.
and then it like he covered the glass in like
Oh.
some clay shit.
Did that fuck up the quality? Dude, you probably can't even clean that thing right.
I don't know. I'm sure you can clear it.
You think the clay would come off well?
They probably wouldn't sell it for that much money if you.
I'm sure they bake it for the clay, so it's hard.
I know nothing about that kind of setup. I'd have to see that. Interesting as hell.
I'm no dick shit about fuck.
I don't know fuck shit about
I
shit.
know nothing about clay.
Oh no shit.
I know a guy named Clay.
Clay.
You know about clay?
I do know a guy named Clay. I know about him. Good guy though. Right, Jacob. Back.
Dude.
Hey, how you feel about Clay?
Clay.
You talking about Akon?
Oh, Clay.
Great guy.
Clay's the man.
Clay's a fucking man.
Clay's the man. They
Clay's
named
the guy.
volleyballs after him actually.
Clay is the guy.
Dude, I'd recommend my daughter to play one more.
Yeah.
I mean, recommend my daughter.
Yo, Clay, my daughter is on prom date.
Like 20
What are
years
you
from
doing
now.
tonight?
Or 18 years from now.
Yep, Clay's so
18 years
fun.
from 9 months from now.
Yeah.
I trust you. Trust you, bro.
You're the only bro I trust.
Trust you, bro.
Sits in a room full of his bros. You're the only bro I trust. It says it to a podcast. I'm not bad.
Yeah, I definitely trust Clay more than you fucks.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Dude, Clay's fucking trustworthy, about a lot.
That would never fuck me over.
That's true. That's true. I would probably.
Dude, honestly.
Honestly. I already have.
Whatever you're supposed to. It was like, talk shit to my face or whatever.
Yeah,
and then,
it was like I say good things about your back,
yeah.
bad things to your
Yeah,
face.
yeah. I almost like posted some shit on my story like, guys, if you just want to be Nagy's friend, like just call him a pussy or something.
Literally,
Just be
literally. Just like, what's up, pussy?
Like, he loves when you're a dick.
God, that's my favorite thing. Shows me you're not a fucking pussy.
It makes Colton uncomfortable.
I love it. I like, what's up, pussy? He's like, what's up, dude? Hey, Daddy. I don't know why, it's just fun. Because I want people to get like, I just want people to like not take life seriously.
No, that's how, yeah, dude, people get offended so easily, bro.
Right? It's like, and that's kind of where it's at. Like, I'm not like a comedian or anything, but I'm watching comedians get canceled for just like being mean. I'm like, unless you're talking shit, unless you're like, here's the difference between talking shit about someone behind their back and like purposely like making their name look bad, and then there's another thing just like calling things out for fun and just being playful in front of them. Like, it's not, I don't know. I just like to fucking, not even about calling people out or whatever, but just like, what's up, pussy? Just like, pussy, like, what's up? You just call me pussy? You're like, yeah, dude, but we're friends, so obviously, keeps you on your toes, you're just kind of like jarred.
You're like my bro pussy. You know?
Right? You're my pussy.
You're like my bro pussy, dude. Like,
Oh.
come here, bro.
Look at that.
See, anyone who doesn't get that, like, I immediately am just like, you're not cool. Like, you're just like not cool. Like, leave. Or I'll figure it out. Like, I'm gonna exit. Cause like that's how I am. Just like it's just not worth it. Like people that are just especially, I don't know, people have like little dick syndrome or some shit, or big dick syndrome. They're just like, I just wanna fucking. I'll make sure everybody knows I'm not a pussy. Oh, you calling me a pussy? Oh, you fucking fight, bro. Do you see the fucking witnesses, bitch? Okay, tough guy. Like, fucking go.
I ain't got no pussy, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, what's my fucking huge dick? No, I don't want to see your fucking little dick, dude. We're chilling.
No,
Even if it's big, I don't give a fuck. Like, it could be a camera.
Awesome.
Yeah, good for you, dude. Well, I feel just like I'm glad we're mad. But I also like don't hang out with people very much. I don't really like talk to people unless I know we're cool. I did call like one of our growers a pussy on accident. Cause I got the phone. I got the phone with my business partner. We actually just changed up our lingo now, so now we have an investor. We're not calling each other pussy anymore. Cause after the situation currently that I'll talk about, we got the phone, and I'm like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow, pussy. He's like, all right, pussy, later, pussy. I'm like, later, pussy. I got off the phone. I'm like hopping in a car, like as I'm getting out of the phone, I was like, what's up, pussy? And he looks at me. He's like, what's up, dude? And I was like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Hey, I just want you to know. I don't talk like that all the time. It's just this one dude. And honestly, we're not gonna talk like that anymore. And he was like, dude, it's totally cool. I was like, I know, but like we're professional. You're older than it's different. I'm sorry. I didn't even do it like that. It's way different. Like we work for you. I kind of work together with you. It's different.
I'm gonna look you in the eyes.
Yeah, you're definitely older than me, and I kind of like want to sell your weed, so I'm definitely not about to fucking call you a pussy.
You can't be a pussy.
At that point, do you have to hold out?
If you're saying right now that you're a pussy, I can work for you. We'll with you, whatever.
Yeah, you can accept that I called you a pussy.
No. Stand up for
This is a
yourself.
test.
You're like, what'd you call me? You're like, get the fuck out.
I'm in his truck. I'm like, he's like, you're my truck. I'm like, he's like, okay.
Buddy, what'd you call me? This isn't gonna work, is it?
Bro, you never have your favorite strain again.
Oh.
Whoop!
All hypothetical.
I'm just saying, alleged.
What favorite strain?
What's that?
It's and legend.
And legend? Alright.
Also a legend.
Here we got a garlic storm coming in. I'm kind of done hype about.
Yeah, girls.
Garlic storm.
Oh, dude, did you know that I have? Damn.
Garlic storm from where?
Do you guys know?
Uh,
Do you guys know who Ryan Upchurch is?
I like garlic. I fuck with the garlic.
I fuck with garlic.
Ooh, yeah, facts.
You know who Ryan Upchurch is?
Right up church. That sounds dumb familiar.
Yeah, he's a famous country.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Country rapper?
Yeah, we sell his.
Fuck yeah.
We sell his pre-rolls now under rare drops, boys. So
I'm so
I
proud of you.
don't know if you guys want to try 'em. I was saying that because I don't.
Hey, we wanted to try them for sure. I tell you, we wanted to try them.
I forgot to go stop it, grab one on the way here because I was late and all kinds of
Oh,
stuff.
so we can try it later.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna get them. Obviously.
How
Can't
long
believe
we
you
deal?
do this.
Obviously.
So we talking about fish for Ryan?
No, tonight. I'm still gonna get them tonight.
Oh,
get 'em.
Yeah.
Y'all wanna get him?
Get 'em
Y'all
got
wanna
that.
get him?
It's gonna be a long drive.
I put a fucking pre-roll
Hope you guys are listening, my man.
Prayer. We can all judge and hate this together, or
What's
judge and
up?
love this together. You know?
I'm
But
not
it's
to do
a
a
full
judge.
flower from a decent farmer, so
Let's go, decent farmer.
I kind of decided.
Line the side.
Kind of skeptical.
Kind of side.
Uh-oh.
Came back
He's a side.
dumb passionate about it.
Well,
That's where the skeptical comes from.
uh-oh. I mean, I'm passionate.
Shoney.
For pre-roll? Yeah, I
Well,
can't. Typically, I can't go.
everybody know what's in it.
I broke down too many pre-rolls, and the inside's been absolute fucking garbage. Too many. I'm smart.
So many.
So
So many.
there's only been a few, very few. There's been like good flat on the inside.
Shout out to Baby Dukes.
Shout out Baby Dukes. I do fuck with the Baby Dukes.
I haven't had one yet, man.
Dude, they're nice.
The donuts are dope though. I really fuck with the donuts.
The donuts are sick.
The donuts are fire as shit. Oh, dude, I actually saved this goddamn.
They are actually gas.
I actually just picked the package.
Yeah, you did.
Let me see.
You did a board.
So, you know what's weird?
Yeah, you
Get
did.
baked. You know, Get Baked.
Yes. Yes.
They put a cease and desist out on them for this.
BAKD.
I'm like, how the fuck do you own BAKD enough to where you can make them change to this?
Did you?
Yeah, I did. But I'm like,
You
why?
had to though?
Yeah, he hit me up and asked me to. I was like, yeah, of course. I'll
Does
do
it even
that.
matter that much?
But I was like, how the fuck? I don't think that's real. I think they were just like
Just put an
being
apostrophe.
compliant, you know. But I was like, I
I
put
thought
the
theirs
ED.
was the apostrophe.
I put the ED. But I also, what else did I
Oh,
do?
so that just
I
went
made
by
this
it.
batter, but I just took this and then like ghosted it and put it as a pattern like behind here.
Oh,
it's-
so
that's hard.
Bro, it's gonna look way better now.
That's hard.
Oh, so that just went up about you, what you're saying.
That's a rare drop right there.
Well, that's a rare drop, very rare drop. Yeah.
I told him I was like, every now and then you should let me change the color of the donut. It'd be cool.
Like a mafx now.
Mofs. Yeah, you guys can see it with your facials.
Get your
Put
face
your eyes
seen.
open.
Get your facial in it.
Get your facial seen.
Dude, tell your mom about it.
Hey, my finger.
You need dab yet? You need some dough.
I'm gonna get that.
You know, she gang.
That stuff's insane.
My brain.
I know, dude.
It's really funny.
Incredible, Ross.
Incredible.
Raza. What do we got in here? Oh, dude. What's this one?
Damn, that was a winner.
Father's water yelling.
Oh.
Oh shit, Bear's in the chat.
There's in the chat. What the fuck?
What's up, Bear?
Bear, go back 30 minutes. You'll be hearing some erotic things.
Catch up.
Erotic talk.
Yeah, cool.
Sexual in nature.
Tell them about your rosin, mostly about your beard.
Everything
Mostly about your beard.
Everything about you though.
Them curls.
Mm-hmm.
Curly boys.
You
You
know?
got some airheads over there? What the fuck? You guys, is there
Yeah,
a,
dude, we're just
is
trying to
there a
get
mystery one over there?
some of the munchies down because this shit's fucking ferocious.
No.
Yeah, the monkeys to go ahead. Ka-ching.
I need another dab. Oh, that's what he was talking about. He said, I saw a flick of the wrist. He's talking about this.
Woo!
Yo, I'm pretty stoked. My brother is coming out in North Carolina on the 31st.
How old you are?
He's 21. Or, yeah, he's 21.
No, nice.
No, he just turned 21. He was here last time. He wasn't of age. But this year, now he's 21. We're gonna take him to the Sesh, I think. Pretty stoked.
We all down about that pre-roll, right? How's that?
Yeah, I'm 100% down.
Sesh is on the 31st, right? Yeah, he's getting off the plane and we're going to the Sesh.
We're big collabing
What do we
with,
do, bro? Go to the Sesh, bro.
yeah, we're big collabing with Cincy Nights at the farmer's market.
Dude, Big Head's gonna be there blowing some glizzy.
Fucking blowing
Huge.
some glizzies, dude.
Big glizzies on the
Glizzing
feet.
down.
He's been glizzing down, sucking down glizzies.
There'll be several boys there.
I'll be there. I'll show up.
I'll be there.
I might show up.
Maybe not though.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, what's
I
up?
might show up.
I might be there.
I might show up once.
Got CannaCon that
Yeah,
weekend.
Yeah,
You're the official CannaCon.
I'll make a quick appearance, you know?
Cool parents.
Make sure everybody sees
Come
me
through.
real quick.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Dude, that's what we do. We just like show up, make BC and leave. You know? Especially if we don't know
We're
anybody.
like, hey, yo, you.
I
Hey,
got
you got it? Y'all got it? Alright,
got
cool.
like-
We're gonna
I got like paralyzing insecurity or paralyzing
got
introvert
talking
fucking.
to the vendors. Y'all got it for the night, right?
Yeah, y'all saw me? We're good. Picture, sure.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
I bet. Out. You know, I like paralyzing fucking anxiety, crippling anxiety that keeps me from going out unless I know someone. I don't just walk around. I really
I'm gonna
like.
make a Dab Towel logo. I just seen that. My bad.
Yeah, dude, we have a session too. Well,
I'm gonna make
Jacob
him.
does.
I'm gonna make him a logo that looks like
I do.
bounce.
Shit.
Bounce? Bounty.
A bounce?
I thought you took that off for a
A
reason.
bounty? Like
Bounty
a,
quicker
what?
picker upper.
You took that off.
That
oh,
paper towel.
oh, like scrub bounty.
Nice.
Yeah, I was
They're
gonna
that
say
one.
Dab Towels
No,
instead of
nice.
Bounty.
I was thinking Old West bounty,
I thought you
not,
Oh,
No,
yeah.
yeah, I was thinking, you know,
Just feel.
dead,
Bounty.
like dead or alive
Make
bounty.
sure ass over here, dead or alive. Get his
Yeah.
ass.
Dude, that's what you do though. That's what needs to be done. Damn it, I'm just.
What did you just do that,
I need to just chill out and like, what do you mean?
Dude, that was wild.
I'm really just trying to get all the microscopes
That
off of
was
this.
wild.
Microscopes.
I'm trying to get all the little microscopes off of this.
Yeah.
Little microscopes, isotopes.
Fucking peanut butter pretzels.
Dummy.
Are they absolute
You see this
smack?
boy yet?
Crazy.
They're gonna fuck you up.
Dude, you wanna get
Oh, yeah, I want it
that?
outside.
Dude, it'll be fucking
Oh,
alright.
yeah, I like that.
Alright. Dude, where's all the peanut butter pretzels?
Oh,
Dude, they're gone actually.
yeah.
That's actually fucked. Man, looks like we get crazy good Man, he ate like one.
Go ahead.
One.
Go ahead.
Wow,
Want some popcorn?
these things are silly.
Dude, there's only fucking
Oh, good.
pebbles left. Chill out.
There's some.
Don't
This
lie.
is gas.
Don't lie, dude.
I'm getting cold kernels
Listen,
over
you
here.
can hear the peanut butter in there.
Yeah, rattling around.
That's how you know it's good.
You know what's real good?
No.
It's fucking hash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that you said. Oh, that?
No,
Oh,
Have you been smoking this stuff?
Uh,
That's phenomenal. This is good.
I love that.
Watch this
A little bit
melt.
rank.
Watch this full ass melt, bro. Where's the? Here we go.
No, that shit, that fucking bubble hash is fucking good.
It's
dog.
incredible, dude.
An edible, an edible. Imagine. I like saying imagine and just like nothing afterwards and letting people just
It literally bubbles.
think of their own thing to say.
That's why it's called bubble hash.
I say imagine. Dude,
Dude,
that's it!
that's it, dude.
Dude, 100
That's
knows what's
fucking
up.
it.
Hunter's on to something, guys. If you guys want to drop down,
No,
You should
that
name
one.
things.
Dude, I should name things. Oh my god, you're so right.
you guys want the lowdown on what's hot.
If you wanna name things, just put ER at the end of it.
Yeah.
Refrigerator,
Oh my gosh.
washer, dry, er.
Pretty much, sounds right.
Dude, that literally is how it goes.
We gotta go.
I mean, you know.
I got both my hands in different stacks. I literally just reached for a chip while grabbing popcorn. It's wild.
Damn, I thought that was whiskey for a second.
Buddy, no, this is whiskey.
Matt.
Actually, it's not even whiskey, Tamarato.
You guys, have you lost your roaches yet?
Muskogee.
Roaches.
No, dude, I killed the shit out of it.
Muskogee. Oh, I lost my roach.
What is that?
Absolutely.
It's a dab pen.
It's a roach.
Drove to my car somewhere and it's gone.
It's just gone.
I
I don't know how the fuck
might have sucked it up with a vacuum already. I'm not even gonna lie. I could not
One
find
week
it.
of owning a roach.
Absolutely backed.
Yeah, this ain't small.
Hit it. No buttons, no nothing.
There's 6 buttons you have to click.
Yeah, you have to press them all at the same time.
No, or in this specific order. That's fucking cool.
Mo brought those.
What is
Robot
this?
farmer.
Yeah, those are cool.
Let's play a game. What's in the
Oh
jar?
my
I
god.
bet you I cannot guess what
How many
everything is.
strains are in there?
Probably 30, 20 or 30. What? I think every number in that jar is different.
That's crazy, dude.
Maybe closer to like 15.
That's crazy, dude.
But I put a little bit of everything in there.
You had a front
Little
time.
snickle print.
Well, there's some snickle prints in there for sure. You know, you gotta have some, you know, some jar packers. You know, that's just to I'm not don't need to smoke the most gas in the world. Sometimes it's nice to just smoke a bowl of just some good stuff. You know, don't need to get 32% THC high all the time.
No, what even is that, dude?
I don't know. It's a little bit of a lot of stuff. There's some stuff from like
No, what
3
is
different
30%
states.
THC high?
I don't know.
I've never really noticed the difference between 30% THC, to be honest, and like
29.
yeah, that and like 24.
Yeah. But do you notice between like 1.2% terps and like 2.8% terps?
Yeah,
That's a little
absolutely.
more significant.
$1,000,000%.
That's crazy. And it's crazy how many people are still catching on to that, dude. Even when people are constantly talking about it, they'll still go to a dispensary and I'll hear a bartender try to sway them in the way of terpenes and they're like, no. And I'm like, what?
What the
It's
fuck?
like the knowledge is not even, it's not even that it's not being delivered, it's that it's not being received. Like, how do you change that part of things? You know what I mean?
I don't, it's really just gonna take repetition. A lot of people around here just need to get it heard 3 or 4 times.
There's a lot of consumers who don't give a shit either.
Yeah.
And they think they're just like the coolest motherfuckers ever for smoking 5 ounces a day and it's all shake. But like, they don't give a fuck because like it's
Yeah.
weed. They don't even think about it as shake.
Yeah.
It's weed to them. And so they
Yeah.
just like think they're smoking 5 ounces of weed a day. They don't give a shit about anything else.
Yeah, like it's already ground up, but it's still.
Yeah.
It's
I
still
smoke 100 blunts a day, dude. I'm fucking dope.
I'm cool as hell.
Yeah,
Cool, dude.
that's seriously a vibe that we get a lot
Yeah, that's true.
at the dispo. I should say.
We're definitely starting to see like a lot more people like looking for weed. I think Rare Jobs helped me at least see that people. There are kind of stores that are out there, but it's a lot more people like us where we're not like posting it and like bragging about it. We're kind of just buying it, smoking it, and then kind of doing our own personal reviews where we're just like, you know, what's good, what's worth fucking watching as far as like a grow is concerned for next strains, like what kind of dispos give me the best deals, or stay innovative and putting new grows on the shelf. Do I have to do my own kind of research and find my own kind of grows in dispo hop, or just have I found a couple dispos that kind of do the work for me? And so it's like a lot of different. There's a lot, especially since metrics coming, all these different like changes to not just metric, but that law that got submitted, that every grow can't sell anything to a dispo that's not less than an eighth and more than an ounce. It has to be prepackaged, and that goes into effect. I'm like, I don't know if it goes into effect, but it's probably gonna pass. It's getting pitched though, and it's more than likely gonna pass because this is exactly like my mentors are making a good point. Like Colorado did this exact thing from 2008 to 2012 when they finally like did this thing, and then they went rec. So the projection is kind of that the pre-pack is coming, and then it's gonna go rec this next coming year, or maybe in 2 years.
And you know, people call me crazy for being like, man, I don't think it's time yet. I just
For
don't
what,
like-
right?
Yeah. I just don't. I mean,
Bro.
I don't want to rush it.
To be honest, it's gonna be a
Right.
distraction at some point. Some people, it's gonna be used
Yeah.
as a tool to distract people. They're gonna be so happy about this, and then something's gonna suck behind it.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's okay though. We'll figure it out.
We really gotta pick and choose like what we let affect us. I feel like in life, because there's so much shit that sucks. That's like you know how like when people get upset and you hear advice that's like talking about things you can't control. Well, it's hard not to have empathy about things you can't control too. You know, because like they don't really teach you about how to like care without being able to do fucking anything. Like almost, like I'm an empath to the point where I almost like don't like I sell myself so short because I want other people to succeed more than me. So if I see like homeless people, I'm like, I'm supposed to be homeless as you are, but like, fuck, dude, if I don't help, if I don't fucking, like, I would just give you all my money, like I'd fucking take my friends out to dinner or do some shit, but I just kept doing that shit. I'd still be in the same position I was at 3 or 4 years ago, but since I've started like being a lot more careful, it's like, bro, like, there's just still like, at any point you can be back in those situations. It makes you like real just like aware. And so, I just like to fucking appreciate definitely the cannabis industry for kind of saving me. There's like always jobs popping up and like
No doubt.
always things to like.
I said on the phone to my dad the other day, I'll never have a real people job again. And I
Hell
didn't
no.
you know?
There's so
And
many
he laughed so hard at that, and he was like, dude, you're fucking right. And I was like,
Yeah.
that's kind of crazy. Like, I just said it in stride, you know? Like, fucking,
Yeah.
Hugh said the other day, you just kind of say things without, you know, you're just kind of talking.
Because it's dead ass.
Yeah,
You're just
I-
feeling things out
Yeah,
loud.
yeah, and I just said, like, dude, I'll never have a real people job again. Because we were talking about my older brother. Like, my older brother,
Oh, yeah.
6-figure real person job.
My brother too.
And he's about to quit because he can't move back to, or doesn't really want to move back to California. And so, you know, I was like, dude, it's like a real problem, you know? Like, I'm fucking kind of chilling. And that's whenever I kind of said that, I was like, dude, I'll never fucking have to have a real person job like that
Literally,
again.
literally something I've never thought I would ever have to, or never realize either, but same.
We think that until 5 years when it becomes nationally legalized, right, things going, and we're all flying all over the country and selling weed and doing sessions.
Yeah, because one thing they can't take away from you is your experience. Like, at this point,
Yeah,
you're big over legal. All of us are 4 years in.
Yeah.
still not
In
really.
Before I was nationally legal.
Alright, yeah, before it's nationally legal, yeah.
Yeah.
So that means before nationally people even hear that it's good enough to start, day one, we've already got a leg up. And we're already familiar with a market that's small enough that you can basically keep up with traditional markets in a sense, like in terms of experience, because it's just moving as fast as a traditional market. Plus there's almost less players than like the West Coast and the East Coast, mostly the West Coast, where you're literally almost learning better business. I feel like you get fucked over a lot more in the East Coast or the West Coast because people literally 2-3 million people in one town. They can just go to the north, hide in the fucking Humboldt County, not worry about anybody else. Again, and just sell their shit through backdoor people. Here, they fucking try to do that once or twice, and you're figuring out exactly who this person is, who they live with, who they fuck with, what church they go to, who the fuck's their superintendent, the kid's superintendent. Like, it ain't a joke out here. These people are fucking like gang ties, dude. Definitely run deep in the Midwest.
It's honestly real weird.
It's fucking wild, bro. The biker gangs and the fucking like, I don't think.
GTA type shit.
Yeah, there's some crazy shit that happens out here.
Yeah, there's some.
But when people just like, they just have nothing else to do. It's like, when you're out on the West Coast, in the East Coast, you got beaches and fucking, like, cool amusement parks and fucking, like, all kinds of dope shit that comes with being on the coast. And then here, you got people that are waiting for you to fucking learn. They're like, this is where the murders happen. The people don't realize, like, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, New Mexico, all these places in the Midwest are like, Missouri. That's where all I see these documentaries happen. A lot of them in Texas.
Yeah, especially like even like the Beyond Scared Straits and shit.
Yeah,
They're always in
kids that are going
Missouri.
to jail.
and shit. Fuck.
Yeah, they are. They're like Branson or some shit. No, not Branson, but like, yeah, some weird ass place out in fucking Midwest. Because it's probably the worst jails.
Fucking crazy out there.
Yeah, fine,
It's crazy all over though.
I'm doing up. Trying to take it up now.
You're Rosanna? I'll smack a Roseanne. I just smacked this bully.
Just smacked a Roseanne.
Actually, there's more in this bully. Should I finish this bully or smack a Roseanne?
I think you should smoke it all.
That's kind of big. It's gonna take effort.
All of it.
Here we go. Here we go. Shout out to all the Ricos.
The,
Yeah.
Shout out all
thanks
Ricos.
for that.
This one's for all the Ricos out there.
Ricos.
We go. I don't know.
Or Rico.
Where we go.
Speaker out here.
Should be a Yabba Dabba
I like
Gold.
that. Concrete slab or whatever.
It helps, dude. Especially when you're a fuck like me and knock things over. I did that there.
I wanna try those, I don't remember. I don't know what I wanna try, but I wanna try
Tangerines.
something. I wanna try it. You gonna do any of this? Do you do some of this?
I
Let me
honestly
get
just
you-
seems
let me
really
get you-
messy,
let
I'm
me
not
get
gonna
you-
lie.
Honestly, I feel the same. Does it
It
burn
just doesn't
hard?
feel like,
Does it make my mouth sticky and my ribs sticky?
yeah, there's a film.
Make
and
my
shit.
mouth, it makes my mouth sticky
Ah,
and shit.
film
I
this
see
shit,
the, I
film
see
it.
the stick,
We
dude.
can see the
Listen,
film.
you
and
My
guys
shit.
teeth, I can
try
already
it.
feel my teeth sticking while I'm talking.
That doesn't do that. It doesn't
I'll be
look
honest.
that bad. It's
Bet
not
me.
that bad. It's not bad.
I'm
I'll
not
be
saying
honest.
it's bad, that's just what happens with sauce.
Yeah, it's not
That's nothing to do
terrible.
with it being
We're
bad.
just saying it's the sauce.
It's just, that's just natural.
Dude, the
That's
chef,
natural.
it's just
natural. It's
You're
natural
just saying
sauce.
it's the
You need
sauce.
about.
He said it's the sauce.
It's just all I'm saying, it's the sauce.
It's just the sauce.
The sauce do that for real?
Sauce do that for real.
So, quick question. So, okay, so you guys started Let's Smoke About It podcast. Now you have a new podcast called Juicebox Shenanigans. Is everything, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, is everything still you two, the same cast characters and,
No,
Okay.
it's
so talk about that. So what spurred that? I think you guys kind of went on a break, came back, did that, and then,
yeah. So we did Juice Box or we did LSAI. You know,
Let's Smoke About It for those of you
Yeah.
that don't know, acronym.
let's smoke about it.
Yeah.
And that went for the whole first season. I don't remember how many months it was. It was like 3 months, I think, 2 months. We ended that, and then we wanted to go visual for the next season. We had a certain date lined up. It wasn't lining up perfectly, so we pushed it back. I kind of was getting just a little frustrated, you know, personally. Like it's hard because you know the whole group doesn't know the same stuff. So some
Right.
certain people end up carrying certain weights, and it's just hard.
Yeah.
This season's a lot different. Everyone's kind of stepped up a lot, you know, to be honest.
Yeah.
But we also wanted to go visual, like I said, and we wanted to have new mics, and we were running off 2 mics that whole season. There's
Shit.
3 of us on 2 mics.
Damn.
That shit sucked, especially if we had a guest, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like, you know, here's the guest have a mic, and then we don't have a mic, or
Yeah.
somebody would sit out or something. It just sucked.
No, yeah, I feel that. We just had to take a risk and literally go get some credit. All this is on my credit right now.
No doubt.
Yeah.
So luckily we're close to paying it all off, but it's like fucking,
Yeah,
like,
it's elite, dude.
yeah.
So yeah, we just upgraded our stuff right before, literally the day before, honestly. started. And so we hurried up, recorded some stuff, and was able to film some stuff. We have 2 web cameras and whatnot, and we're running OBS and all that. And I need to do a review of this like Stream Deck so people can really understand it. But I use their Stream Deck to like swap scenes, so it makes it.
Stream Deck's
The
fire.
cool thing
Yeah,
about it,
it
bro,
is.
is it's like a, you know, we don't do ours live. Only
Well, that's
because-
my next question.
We don't do it live only because it's interesting to just see the different. You know, you could get the same people on 2 different podcasts, but one live and one not, and the person can bring 2 different like
Energies.
like yeah to the table.
For
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So it's kind of interesting. But what's really cool is that it's not like it's not edited, man. So it's like
True.
it's a hybrid. You know, it's a one take.
Yeah, you're just switching scenes.
Yeah.
You got multiple cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just haven't done, we got all the money in these right now, so we're like, we'll wait till we pay these off to have more
I've
shit.
just been.
We're
I
gonna get there.
honestly just have some webcams and some fucking long ass USB extensions, like 12-foot USB
So,
extensions.
it's just like a cool caster switch, or just
Yeah,
a scene
and then,
switcher?
and then the Stream Deck can be used for anything really. It could be used for that. It could be used for when you got smart outlets, or if you buy the smart plugs to put in your outlets. You can like turn lights on and stuff with the Stream Deck. You can.
Do all kinds of apps and shit.
Yeah, they have the
And
face
then
cameras.
you can upload
Like,
images to each.
Mine was
little button,
$2.99. I have the big one though.
They're dope.
There's like a 6-button one that's like.
A 3-button? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's a
fucking
cool
stuff.
device, man. That's why I put my I have my sound effects on it.
And how many cameras can you switch to in that? Can you expand, is it all USB
Dude,
plug in?
it's really dependent on this. Yeah, it plugs into USB, but.
You'll see what David wants to sell his. David used to stream.
I can stay to get one.
Okay, there you
Super
go.
cool, man.
Yeah, I can see it get 2.
There you go.
But then you just build some scenes out, and then you can switch cams. Have one scene where it's just like we're about to get another cam, so we're just gonna have a scene where it's just 4 cameras.
Dude, we're almost thinking like, if we can get a 4-way cam right here, where it's like all 4 guests at a table like this, where it just didn't really get in the way, but kind of center, that'd be sick.
Yeah. And that would be something you could do. You could get 4 webcams and have them
And
there.
then even one of us could just hold on to it, just switch back and forth to whoever's talking.
Oh yeah. That's what I do. I just have it on my comms.
Yeah.
Well,
we're gonna get-
we get cold.
Cold, yeah.
We can get too high and not.
Yeah, I wouldn't wanna be doing it
No,
while
We
we
get
just
distracted
dabbing.
on camera.
It happened to me once, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't lie, dude.
Swap scenes
We-
too late. I was like,
Missed the whole thing and everything, it all happened, and you're just looking at you being high.
Mhm.
It's loud, we're laughing, it's like someone's getting stabbed, and we're just looking at
Someone's picking their nose.
really high seas right here going like this.
no.
We're like, yo, what's going on?
Swap scenes.
Yo, can we get that other seat over there? So like, wow, the blue ball's real, this guy's really know how to do it.
This was
What?
To finish your answer or your question, JB at Juicebox Shenanigans started up because I needed it. I honestly was worried like LSAI was gonna stop because I was questioning like how serious everyone else was, and then they rised up. You know what I mean? Because I started Juicebox Shenanigans too.
Yeesh!
That was gonna be my own podcast,
Yeah, he's rising.
and yeah. And then I started my own stuff, and before I could really start it, the homie at Starbuzz, he was like really good with videos and stuff. He like YouTube and shit, so I was like, you can help out if you want to, bro. You can be part of this. You
So
know?
Juicebox is you?
Yeah,
Like your spin-off thing you had?
yeah. I just kind of created onto itself, and so like I'm starting to do like just like random like video projects and stuff. Like we're doing music videos, but we're also doing like commercial stuff, like shooting like commercial ads type stuff.
See, I like the Juicebox Shenanigans. I didn't really understand what it was yet. I thought it was maybe like NFT. I was waiting to kind of see like what was coming out of it.
Yeah,
Because I know you did the Juicebox.
I do have like the Juicebox Shenanigan NFT.
Okay, so that's from the podcast then. That's just.
Yeah, that's just a side project that I was doing on my own. But
Juicebox is hard though.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's all just kind of come together as a the whole Juicebox theme.
No, dude. Yeah.
Mate.
Dude, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
It's a good idea. Yeah, you got that.
It's good.
What's good?
Since I'm gonna smoke the honey,
Oh, dude, are you getting out this sense spirit?
I'm gonna go with the butter.
What's that called? What the fuck is
Oh,
that?
yeah, he's got a knot on there.
Oh, dude, the fucking diamond
Oh, it's called
knot.
the artillery shell.
I haven't
The
hit
fucking
mine
butt knot?
forever.
The death knot.
The fucking.
We'll put that bitch away.
The death knot.
Alright. That's perfect for that.
Time to greet God.
Oh, no.
Dude, wait, what the fucking. Oh shit, what did another voice say? What was that thing I was saying? Oh, goddamn, how do I remind you? Dude,
What'd you say?
What'd you say? Fucking spit it out.
When Elk Boys said that they were gonna, you want to rip a beer with the Christian people, with the guys that went to church, he said, like a Hail Mary or something. What did he say? Our Fathers!
Yeah, you wanna send some
He's trying to rip some Our Fathers. We're gonna sit back and rip some Our Fathers. That shit would be dead, bro.
Go to the parking lot, rip a couple Our Fathers.
Who art thou in heaven? She got me dead as fuck, bro. Oh my god. Who is this? BHD God.
This fucking guy,
Yeah,
this big
bro.
head bro.
Woo!
I'm excited to see this man
I didn't even think about
Hey,
that.
bro, they're cool as fuck.
in the flesh.
He's dope.
He's super fucking cool.
Dude,
He's that guy.
stab.
I got fucking one of his pearls in my fucking shit right
You
here.
have a
Right
sexy
goddamn
position.
now. I
in
got
this
it
fucking place.
inside.
He's
On
got a-
March 31st.
Dude.
He's got a position.
Pearl?
Yeah, dude, you're positioned heavily.
You're actually heavy possessed.
You're positioned heavily.
Has a beautiful
You
mustache.
have positions, honestly.
Positions possessed. I mean, heavily. I mean, pristine.
Yes.
Possessed.
I don't remember what the fuck the word we were using. I forgot.
Preset.
You have a preset
mustache.
position.
This dad's for you.
You just dab it.
This dad's for Big Ed.
Yeah.
It's dabs for Big
Look
Ed.
at how big his fucking head is.
It's dabs for Big Ed. It's Big Ed Boro.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit.
Oh
Oh shit.
Eat your
Dude,
shit.
oh shit.
Bro, are you at 555?
Dude, I'm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm somewhere around
Bro,
there.
Where's that? Where's that Jarski?
Dude, you
I'm
can.
sorry,
Dude, fuck off.
Are you at
Yeah,
7?
dude.
Dude, fuck off. I'm about to use
Are
it.
you at
Well,
715?
use it then.
I'm literally at 7:59.
Are you at, oh,
Are you at 69?
so you're at 650 right now? 680? 680 right now?
Yeah, dude, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I'm at 680. Now I'm at 670.
Around 800.
680.
Dude, do you want this fucking yak pack?
Will you tell me your fucking 10? Just read your 10
Dude,
real quick.
691, 688,
Okay,
685,
we're on the
681,
we're on the-
661, 678, 672, 668, 665, 662, 659, 655, 652, 649, 646, 643, 641, 637, 634, 631, 628, 625, 622, 619, 616, 612.
That's a handstand.
How do you know it's him for your shit like that?
Trial and error.
Fuckery.
Bro. How are you feeling right now?
Not gonna lie, I did almost a gram, so probably about half a gram
It's a
actually.
lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of weed.
It's faster, buddy. Learn a bit.
Big.
That's not. Jackson just did like a 0.5 dive into the dome.
Yeah, we will do 0.5.
Oh, he had one of what you had?
Yeah, I gave him a big old rock. rock. Or more. It might have been more. It was a pretty big fucking rock. It was stone, dude. I forgot it was about right. He could probably walk on water right now.
Bro.
Floating.
I wrecked my car on Friday.
Dude, yeah, so what happened with that? So did you just fucking did you do that or did
When I
somebody
say
else
I wrecked
wreck
it, I
you?
mean someone hit my fucking car on Friday.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, I was like leaving
Did
on
they
my
have
way to go to
insurance?
a DJ event, and well, actually, I wasn't like leaving that moment to do that, but I had all my shit in the car, and so I had like a full car, and it was snowing, so I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna make my way slowly out of this side of the town. So I go to the fucking stop sign or whatever, I'm taking a left or a
Alright,
right.
right. Big dog is no.
Oh, okay, good time.
Sorry,
Side piece.
sorry,
Yeah, I love sidecar. Sidebar
I'm making
conversation.
sure he's okay. It's fine.
No, it's cool. Mike just picks up all four of us talking. It's fine. So yeah, I stop at a stoplight, and then take a right, and I get fucking murdered. You're the one that asked me what the fuck happened too. Like, why are you even having this side conversation?
Dude, he was dying. I was just seeing if he was okay. What the fuck?
This is a side conversation.
I love it. See, this is exactly how you call your friends out, boys and
Yeah,
girls. Like,
yeah.
learn a bit.
Literally, go fuck yourself.
I'll take
You
it.
were like the worst about interrupting people too.
I know I am.
Literally 10 out of 10.
I'm like 10 out of 10.
You're a 10 out of 10.
I slapped at
Terrible,
full
dude.
volume.
I'm terrible.
Yeah.
So whoever's listening got slammed on that.
Sorry.
Dude, how does your brain feel right now, Victor?
Me? It's my throat.
You good?
Mine's in my throat too.
It's my throat.
It's in your throat.
I'm trying to make my esophagus big enough to make full breath through it. Yes.
Imagine someone's on your shoulder screaming at you, don't fucking cough, you little bitch.
No.
Dude,
Imagine it. Imagine it's
That
The
sounds
Rock.
scary.
Imagine it's The Rock. But you have to like really do it. You have to,
Okay.
like really imagine
Yeah.
The Rock right there. And you'll stop coughing.
Yeah. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Stop.
It'll
So,
stop coughing.
if you could do anything, what would you? If you could do anything for a career, what would you choose to do?
Honestly, bro, I really want to get into like some kind of like fashion at some point.
Fashion?
Yeah.
Like on which end of it?
Like,
Creating it or
yeah,
modeling?
just,
Like,
like,
so
creating.
fashion designing?
Yeah.
What kind of fashion?
Streetwear shit.
Streetwear shit. So like graphics?
Yeah.
Nice.
Even just,
Take
like,
some fucking clothes. Graphite, yeah.
Graphite designs? Why though? Maybe. I know it's Kobe, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm really tired of like building. I mean,
Other people's brands.
yeah.
You want to start building your own?
Before, just like
You ever
not
really
even before my own, but not just like with my own even. Like sometimes I want to even like with is cool, but all these people you do their shit first. You know what I'm saying? It's like me
Yeah.
first, me first, me first. You second. It's like nah, dude. I'm trying to help also. Nah, I'm before you. I'm not trying to cut you.
Yeah, no, I feel that. No, but that's just like how often do you work with people? Like, is your list like, do you keep it limited for a reason, or do you like dip back in when you want, kind of like work? I noticed you kind of work with like Project Relief, and then maybe a couple other people like specifically working with like Cosmic, I think, and then
No, I kind of work with anybody. Honestly, I don't have a.
do you travel outside of the city?
Yeah.
Because dispos would, dude, if you popped in a dispo, you know how many times I pop in, I'm just like, yo, I'll do like $100 like an hour. You make videos of editing, bro. They'll whip you whip a fucking video that's Instagram capable for them to post on Instagram. I've done it in like 15 minutes from my phone, so like you can whip it out in the parking lot, just go around this like state, make $100 at dispo, and just do that shit for 15, 20 minutes, and go like dead ass. I've done that, and it makes money.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I haven't really tried that type of stuff, dude, honestly.
But with that kind of creative, like being able to edit, especially at a hot spot where you can do it just on the spot. Editing is like the hardest part. Most people like have to stop, and get like a team together to do it. Like, I can edit, but not that great, but I do it like, I need Wi-Fi, so I'm a hotspot. But that's the only thing stopping me from, I mean, now I have a studio, so it's different, but that was the only thing stopping me basically back then was like not having a hotspot from going. I had my friend Dylan who was the hotspot, and we were just going through it. He was selling them weed, and I was like, yo, I'll fucking, while he's making sale, we're gonna be here for an hour anyway. I was like, I'll take pictures of products that you have in the store. I won't put my shit on it, but I'll like get you like 20 pictures minimum, like do a little quick 60-second video of your shit. That's basically just me going around going with like those fucking quick hands, and I just slap it out of Adobe Rush on my phone and just send it to them. Bro, you'd be surprised. It like ups your value too, just like anybody that you're with, like it ups your value and it ups their value, because you can be in the interview even with somebody trying to sell your services and just give them, what, you're still not alive?
That's not it.
What? What's not it?
Just like raw sauce.
Oh, okay. I was like, what I'm talking about?
No, I'm sorry.
No, I should.
In the
I'm
context
glad you.
that,
I'm glad you clarified.
Yeah.
in the context that you took it, yeah, no.
Yeah, you
probably
did.
not the way
You
to
did
that
rip around
laugh.
Jeremy.
Yeah, you through the
You got fucked on that one, dude. That shit was.
Yeah, I saw Fayetteville.
But yeah, dude. And that's fucking funny. No, yeah.
You're like up there.
So, have you ever thought about like long term, if you'll be here or like back in Alaska or some shit? Cause like I feel like if I moved away from Oklahoma, I'd constantly be like, am I ever going back to that place?
Yeah, definitely long term, I want to end up back there, or even like Seattle.
Seattle.
So.
Dude, I think that's where fucking Dave wants to go.
Washington's gonna be hard.
I grew up in Tacoma, so.
Dude, once like
Kind of go back there.
once like weed's more recreational, it'll be a lot more fun to move around.
Yeah, that's the skit. I'm like not just trying to.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Right now we're tied.
Yeah.
But like
Like-
long term,
Utah's a place I like.
Utah.
Well, even
Dude,
Texas-
Utah's fucking gorgeous.
Texas and Kansas.
Utah competes well.
Well, nice
Utah
car
would be a
states.
cool fucking place to live.
Well,
Nice
see-
cars.
There's a lot of nice cars in Utah.
What?
Yeah,
Isn't that the
it means they take care of their roads, man. Which means their state does well.
Ooh.
It's a-
Nice
Utah's a
roads.
beautiful place.
Isn't that
Beautiful.
where Amish country? Okay, this is Utah.
Yeah, maybe,
Interesting. So
But-
horse-drawn buggies and Ferraris and Lamborghinis. I love it.
Well,
That's it. Nothing in
it's
between.
not-
I mean, it's not electric. It's gas. So
Yeah,
It is- it is
Tesla
gas.
supercar. Tesla supercar coming soon.
well.
Tesla trucks.
Yeah, when's
Cyber
that,
truck.
when's that fucking Model S supposed, or the, whatever, the Roadster, when's that?
Do you see
It
that?
was supposed to come out like 2 years ago or some shit at this point.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
You know what? There's other things happening like world pandemics and like
Yeah, but it's a
war
car.
running. Yeah,
And he's
war
launching into
shit.
space and shit.
Yeah,
It's
he's
like-
launching.
Yeah, he's got
Space.
time. He's got shit to do.
Yeah, and that car was so hyped though. It went from 0 to 60 in like 1 point something seconds. It's just a nutty fast electric car.
Yeah, it goes 0 to 100 real quick, bro.
I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to feel what that
If
feels
that route
like.
don't pay the
You know?
bill shit.
I want it to pay the bills.
If you're on
should
that
put
road,
my
don't
tires
do
on it.
shit.
The bottle of Desperado makes its appearance.
It's been
Send
making.
some to Ukraine. Some of the cars.
Dude, yeah, send them like just 10 of
Put
those.
some guns on them.
Yeah.
Armor.
Rack 'em out.
Motherfucking. There's some Fast and Furious.
Dude, I'm locked in. I know why.
Oh, you can move that now. That was just for the wing for that.
No, we're done.
Walk and slam that
Mhm.
I just want to go overseas just once.
Please look at Germany.
I did have a Canadian company ask me how much it would cost to fly us out
No.
and do
Oh,
a
yeah.
sesh out there.
Tight.
Yeah, that'd be
You're
cool.
fast. You're a little nimble guy.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
Um,
no. I can't just
No,
I
yeah.
lived in Germany for a little bit, and then I went to Austria, France, all there, last year after living in
What
Belgium.
even is Austria?
Austria. New Zealand is a country I want to
Bro.
go. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I want to go visit.
Dude, that's sick.
It's very beautiful.
Sounds
Which favorite vacation you've ever been on?
exotic.
Speaking of beautiful
Euro
places.
Disney, probably. Well, I went to
Euro Disney?
Yeah, I used to go to these castles in Germany too that were
Euro. In Disney?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Castles in Germany sound gnarly.
Jesus
as
Can you
shit.
speak
There's this
English?
one called New Schweinstein and it looks like the Disney castle. Modeled after that.
You see New Schweinstein?
Uh-huh.
That's not exotic. Nah.
Name it a strain.
New
Schwein. New Schweinstein.
Yeah, the New Schweinstein pulling up today.
Now you Schweinstein.
Dude, is this the Schweinstein?
This-
I won't accept it if it's not.
Maximum amount of Schwein.
The
Yeah.
Schweinstein.
Mine's probably San Diego.
Yeah.
San Diego was fire.
I'm sober right
Whoa! Did you get to go in that shit?
now. Bro, are you in that shit?
Get the fuck.
No,
That's
I
one of the.
somewhere.
Bro, leave.
That's super cool.
Bro, can I tell you what, dude? Speaking of leave, let me tell you guys a story. Me and my investor were in the fucking Staples getting fucking office chairs, like $100 fucking office chairs. They weren't shit. This guy comes up to us he's the manager or whatever. Another person's checking us out, but he comes up to us and he's like, you guys need to get this warranty. It's like $20. And we're like, the office chair's like $100. We're not gonna get this warranty. He's like, no, it's a 2-year warranty. These things will fucking wear out in like 6 months and then you'll get a brand new chair for the replacement. You get to keep the chair. And we were like, Tim was just like, nah, we're good, dude. And he's like, no, like, you have to get it. And he was just like, no, dude, we're chilling, it's fine. Like, I just get this and get the phone. Like, get the fuck out of here, please. He's like looking at the screen, he's like, yes or no. And he's like, just press no. Just like, press no and get me the fuck out of here. And this guy goes, no, like, leave my store. And my fucking buddy was like, excuse me? He's like, I'm trying to spend money, like $200, then like get the fuck out of here. Like, is that a problem with you? And he's like, no, what? No, if you want to spend your money and not save, he's like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. We were just like, what's the hostility, dude? What the fuck? I didn't even like blast him, but like, bro, it was the wildest encounter, and like both of us were just like in shock. Like, I was one of those like,
Bro.
it just didn't make sense. Like, why are you so aggressive? I get it now because they make commission off of it. But like, dude, he was in front of 2 other people. Like, he was obviously the manager. After that, he was all heated and was like, yo, so you guys staying, how long you guys got work today? And I'm like, 2. You don't get a lunch because you're here for only 4 hours. So, just so you know. And we're like, dude, okay, just so you know. Hey, dude. You done with that hash?
What?
You done with that hash?
You wanna do another one?
No, mine.
And Chris were walking around the
Are you
Guitar
done?
Center looking at
A
prices
jar that
and
doesn't
shit.
have a lid
Like
on
new
it.
mics and shit.
I mean, I don't have your hash, so I mean, you don't need my
Yeah,
hash.
correct.
These motherfuckers kept falling on the ground like loose and still everything.
Bro.
Wait, what
I
happened?
was like, wow.
They,
What?
yeah, I feel like they were doing that
Guitar
to us,
Center.
too.
We were just walking around pricing new mics and shit.
Oh yeah, no, we ended up, they doubted, they fucking real
They
quick, we're like,
fucking
what's
were
up on
like-
credit?
Yeah.
Everything, dude.
You're getting some shit.
Yeah, I feel like they're doing the same shit. I bet they do get shit stolen a lot.
They
though.
probably do, yeah, we definitely got,
Everything in there is expensive.
we definitely got like asked every single question.
Yeah.
What are you guys in for?
They have a lot of people working too.
Dude
Yeah.
would come back like 3 times after sleeping. And then 2 other people. I'm like,
Dude, I couldn't even find out how to pay them for like 2 months. They were like, yeah, set it up, and I was like, yeah, what credit thing do you guys do? And they were like, yeah, we don't know. I was like, okay, then I can't pay you guys. And they were like,
You're like, cool, I want to buy more stuff on credit.
yeah, use somebody else. So I go to fill out something else and I figure out who the fuck I use, and then that's how I figure it all out. But I was just like, you guys get it together.
yeah, good.
Get it to fucking together. Come on now.
Cool, I want more cards.
Yeah, I want some more stuff.
So
Matter of
many
fact, my
cards.
buddy's in the car. and he hasn't got $5,000.
I'm gonna give you some names and some numbers.
Yeah.
And
We're gonna see if this works.
yeah,
We're gonna plug and play till we get some numbers.
how many drum sets can I get?
You get all the lighting gear, please. I'm trying to have
Do
those.
they even have that at Guitar Center?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got everything.
Lighting gear? Like big old
They got
stock
stage
Like, well,
visuals?
they got the legit thing that goes behind the DJ. It's like the bar. It has lights on the top with like the swirly one.
No, we use that for the sesh.
Yeah.
That's where they rent the shit.
buy your own shit.
Why are you like
I'd be knowing. I'm be knowing.
confused? Didn't he like just not?
No, I knew that. I'm not talking about DJ lights, I'm talking about softbox and studio lights.
Oh no.
Oh, it looks like
What are
it
DJ
don't.
Might be
lights?
like
DJ lights are with
Like the lasers?
Yeah. When Keaton brought.
There's some cool.
Oh,
we need to
laser?
get some cool lights.
There's lasers on, there's laser spots and those old colored ones.
Like maze? They didn't get those from there?
Gold Linky? Yeah.
Cool linky.
Yeah, that's it.
Shout out to
Yeah,
them.
that's it.
Shout out Gold Linky.
But I think you can get the other lights at Bedford Camera or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, that's where I go. Over on May.
Romari.
Over on Miami. Oh, good jab, good jab.
Nice, secure.
Do you know what I was gonna say? I forgot.
Hunter, are you gonna take a gram dab of your own sauce?
Yeah, dude, you should have fucked around and
Why?
found out.
You've been fucking
I
slamming
haven't
it.
heard
Dude, you've been slamming
Dude,
us
I
off
have
the
to go
sledge.
so many dabs.
This guy absolutely sucks.
Already fucking record.
Dude, you suck.
I'll make that though. If you guys are gonna pressure me, I will do
Dude,
that.
pressure my palm.
We're gonna put it all over.
Pressure me.
I'm honestly about to throw up, but it's fine.
It's fine,
It's
you'll be
pretty
alright.
good. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
We're chilling.
Sure you'll wake up at some time.
I do want to flip my thing around. Where it's at.
What are you flipping?
Nothing.
You flip flopping around.
Oh,
Ow.
Nailed it.
your containers look nice.
No, I'm still gonna sweep
Dude.
past it.
Just one diamond?
Just one.
Just one.
You won't.
Dude, if you take that diamond, I will literally record it and probably post it.
That's so much weed.
You need another beer ski or another bowl ski or another anything ski?
Beer bowl ski, dab ski? Or you high ski?
I'm good, yeah.
Or a water ski.
Well, water would be nice.
You wanna starve to death or not? Or you
Starving
wanna,
to death is
you wanna thirst to death or not?
Yeah, thirsting to death.
You could thirst to death on the Sesh record, this would be sick.
Derek, let me see that.
Dude, you wanna?
I've never actually flipped one before. And I wanna see how easy it is.
Oh, actually, that
You
is.
can do it. Did you see me doing it earlier?
Yeah, dude, you should flip it on the glass too, and like, and right in front of it, you
Dude,
just test
right over by the glass.
This can't be that hard, you know?
Yeah, it's not, you're killing it, dude.
I'm killing the shit out of this, dude.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude, just flick it on your thumb, all the way
Look at your
around.
wrist.
I'm gonna
We
run
did it,
my
look
thumb.
at you.
Oh,
Look at your
fuck.
fucking
Yeah,
crushing
dude,
right now.
just
Did you
touch
just
the
got
blade.
you
Yeah.
got-
That's all you gotta do is
Yeah, it's
catch,
real easy with practice.
that's all you gotta do is catch the blade, and then catch the blade,
Blade the sledge.
and then catch the blade,
Put the blade on your
catch
skin.
the blade,
No more arm.
and hospital.
Yeah, this one.
What's the hospital flip?
You've seen Bear do this fucking.
Dude, there's a fucking,
Right.
no pun intended, dude's an animal.
Yeah.
Dude's a literal animal.
Dude is a mom.
Dude, what's the fucking snack? What's the hoarding dudes?
Dude, fuck you.
Dude! Bud. Dude. Bud. Nice. Oh shit, I'm going out, just all you. Oh, you.
These are the shit.
Dude, those are the shit.
You need a baby dude.
Dude, sheesh. We do.
The half ribs?
Dude, there's nothing more flavors too.
I don't want.
Dude, T. Mickles.
What's going on?
My people, what's going on?
What is up,
What is up, T. Mickles?
Well, how are you doing?
How are you doing, T. Mickles?
How are you doing?
T. Mickles, how are you?
Cool. How are you?
T. Mickles, what's going on?
Hey, what's that going on over there?
Doing yada yada.
A .01 gram dab?
It's so my fake dab.
I'm embarrassing.
Mm.
I honestly can't even keep on this doctor. It's so big.
No.
Wow.
No.
Wow, dude.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wow.
No.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hunter also
Wow.
fucking taking a 0.01 gram dab.
Hunter's not taking a big dab at all. Just so you guys know.
He's also taking a small dab.
He's also not taking a big dab.
He's also taking a half dab.
He's taking a very small dab.
Top down.
Yeah, maybe that's a little small. You can't see it on screen. I hate you guys. You guys are fucking assholes. Okay, alright, I'll do
Go
it.
ahead and grab a chunk out of there, because there's not even a dime.
Okay,
You know,
shut
you're
the
not even,
fuck up. I'll figure it out. Just so you know.
can't even figure out a dab.
Yeah, I don't know.
This guy makes hash.
Almost burned
This guy does
myself.
make cash.
I've never made it out before.
But he can't figure out a dab.
Ever, ever.
This
These
is my
jokers
first
right
dab ever, that's what he said.
This is my first time ever.
Yeah, dude, that's why I took
You guys
this.
are really putting me through the ringer.
That's why I didn't.
Where'd you get those
know
tweezers?
Yeah, where'd you
Yeah,
choose
these
that?
from D-Nail.
So they do dabs?
Huh?
What's up?
They're mostly for grabbing the diamonds. Because they're kind of hard to pull up.
Dude, whenever Nelk dropped those shirts, I bought one 45 minutes after they dropped that he was dropping it. Drop.
So
Dropping it,
And,
dropping
no, I got one. And at the end of the checkout, it said, like, you know, do you want to add a lanyard for like $18.37 after tax? And I was like, fuck yeah. So I clicked yes. And but those were already sold out. That shit sells out so fast.
You're like, oh. You just get burned through the checkout. You're like, yeah, money, but I not even get this.
9 confirmations.
That's fog.
It's a full dab.
What do you mean that? Howdy, bud.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Probably gonna quit small.
Proud of you, champ. Man.
Wait, that's John Cena, isn't it? Is that John Cena?
I wonder what he looks like.
Yeah. Who?
John Cena.
You don't know?
No, I don't know him. I've never seen him before.
No, either.
John?
That old Johnny boy.
Never
Never
did.
done.
I really
Big
heard
John
about him, but I
McCarthy?
had never seen him
Only
before.
done. Yeah? No, no. Never seen him.
Dude, you play video games? I wanted to ask you that right when you walked in, but I was like, maybe we'll get into this topic.
Dude, good
It's
job.
natural, so like,
Dude,
now
yeah,
we're
what,
into this
what
topic.
video game are we
Videos,
going in
a
after
little
this?
bit.
What do we
Dude, I'm so excited for GTA 6.
Okay.
It's absolutely
Okay.
Is that ever coming out?
Yeah, they announced it.
What?
good. What?
They're officially working.
For all platties?
Time, date, location,
All
Platforms, softwares?
I don't know yet. They haven't
Dude.
announced it. I hope it's cross-platform.
Same,
I mean,
because that
it's
makes game fun.
2022.
Oh, dude.
True.
We could stream part of our, we could do the podcast and we can all stream.
That's
play
what I'm
fucking
saying.
GTA
Yeah, we
right
do.
afterward.
We would just
Yeah, that'd
do
be
it
fucking
like-
sick.
That'd be so dope. That's what I thought about with the boys too, but none of my guys really do that.
Dude, like 3 years ago, I was hitting nasty on 40 on straight. And
Nasties.
now we could be hitting fucking group raids.
Busting it down and breaking it down wherever.
Breaking into
Yeah.
vaults and banks and shit
Dude,
and
GTA is a shit.
I
going
love
to
it.
street crimes.
And it's only gonna get better, and I'm out here to kill all of them.
Yeah. I want to
Like
see the
it,
cars, dude. And
Yeah.
you can do GTA in VR too. So like, I wonder if the new one will have VR off the
It
bat.
just said it's been underway, active development. It says literally
Yeah.
February 5th, so it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, it'll be like next winter.
20kf, what does that mean? Frame rate?
Oh, dude, we're years.
That's pretty
I bet we're
nuts.
a year away.
20k followers?
20, I bet they drop it for 2024.
2024, yeah, that sounds beautiful. That's when 2024 is when fucking what's it called? League of Legends, those guys. Who makes fucking League of Legends? Who is this people? Riot Games dropped their MMO. 2024.
You know, for 2024 backwards is for 2024.
No fucking way. What the fuck is
Analogy,
that?
or anagram are the same board diagram.
We're only a few years away from that, boys.
We're only a few minutes away.
And it's on a Saturday.
What is that? Saturday.
Just like
24.
2024.
420.
Is that gonna be legendary and monumental or what? Dude,
Iconic.
dude, it's gonna be insane.
Iconogram.
420, 2024.
We will have survived for 2020,
Backwards.
2024.
Oh!
They'll probably try
And
to make-
backward.
They'll probably
Yeah.
try to make that a whole like Matrix drop too. Remember this in the Matrix?
Yo, we gotta do a party that
That'd
day.
be
It's
awesome.
Saturday. It's a Saturday.
Do a Canvas remix of
2 years from-
remake of the Matrix.
2 years from-
or
month from now.
we're
We should
shooting
book
now,
something.
Saturday.
Dude, this is
We
the
need to start
festival
booking
day.
everything. We need to go
Book
big
everything.
and fucking book something in like California or some shit.
Can we book the New York skyscraper, big New York skyscraper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go to New York.
The
Fuck
Empire State.
Yeah, I like the New York idea.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
because they're French
New York's
legalization.
dope.
They want to do stuff. You know, we could probably that we could realistically do something that.
Yuck.
Yeah,
Yuck.
make that happen.
They won't know.
They won't even see us coming.
No idea.
You have no idea who's coming to us.
Or they'll be fucking credit card scammers.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, those, I've been watching them bitches too.
Boy.
I like to watch videos of like people scamming the credit card scammers that tried to scam them. So they'll like take over a scammer's
Yeah.
computer while they're doing like
Tell
trying
them-
to take their shit.
Tell them
they'll,
their real name and they're like,
or like
shit themselves.
pull up their bank account or like just do crazy shit to them. It's fucking amazing.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. I've noticed, read something about, I think it was Nigeria, known for,
Princes?
no, that's the scams.
Yeah.
They're called the Yahoo Boys. And they got a rise because you can make free emails on Yahoo and you use free emails to scam people and just type in a bunch of random shit as emails or like try to mimic other companies that basically made you click into their website that brought you to what looked like a fake company but really brought you to give you their direct information or their credit card information, make a payment, acting like you missed a payment for something. And so doing it enough times gets you just random people to just, like me probably, to just pay my payment of $500 and then fucking the bank charges it as fraud. It's insured so that you get your money back. So they think basically it's a victimless crime and they're just like gonna keep fucking doing it. Well, I don't know, like 2 or 3 documentary on it. It's called like the Yahoo Boys. And there's a guy that got famous from it that they took down because he was like Instagram famous. Because he was flexing all the money he got from scamming people and like living dumb lavish. And everything he wore was like $10,000-$20,000 worth of shit. And then they just like FBI to call it and they're like, no, you run scams. It was wild. But pulling out of like South America or like crazy shit in Africa. I don't know if I'm gonna hear that.
That's wild, bro.
Oh, that was like 2021.
Just like recent.
Oh.
Yahoo Boys.
Yahoo boys, you gotta watch out for them.
Yeah.
Yahoo boys, don't trust them.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot of hackers have been going after Russia lately.
Hackers.
Yeah, anonymous.
Yeah,
Fair play.
fair play.
Part of the course, right?
Yeah, it's part of it, dude. Something's gonna crumble, burn.
Fair play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty far. I'd say anonymous joins almost every single like actual warfare and simulated warfare, no?
Yeah, they just did it. Yeah, they just did it always.
You ever drink isopropyl alcohol in a water bottle?
Oh yeah.
Oof. Same.
That's my favorite.
The moment it touches your mouth, you literally feel like you're drinking liquid fire.
Yeah, of course. So I haven't actually, but as soon as it touched my lips, I smell it and it made me.
No, yeah, I didn't actually drink it, but that's what I'm saying. It's like it hit my throat, or hit my like tongue, almost my throat. I think it hit my throat. I can't remember, but I was like, I took 3 layers of skin off my fucking throat.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not fun.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
No fucking thank you.
Yeah, that one did straight from. Sorry, not your food. Straight from the gum. Too lit.
Bro, I'm so
Out of
low.
the ice though.
I'm so low right now.
On ISO?
Incredibly one of the lowest.
I'm so low.
I might be fucking dummy low.
Dude, I'm only crying.
Super low.
I got a gallon inch back.
Who is this again?
Dude, you galloning? Oh, I'm sorry.
How do you say stocked up?
Stopped.
Stocked.
So, what are you looking forward to this year? What are your big plans? What's something you're looking forward to?
Merch.
Yeah.
I think that's really well.
Juice box merch?
No, actually, LSAI merch.
Oh, you should do juice box merch, dude. I'd buy a juice box logo.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
Especially with those colors.
Especially if you did like just some little, and like a big back piece, I'd be fuck with that.
Fuck yeah.
Colorful
definitely
shit.
doing that.
Yeah.
Make a neon.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Little
it's
color
so-
working.
Neon.
Yeah.
Dude, neon.
Little.
Yeah.
Little neon.
Ooh. On sleeve?
Little
Ooh.
neon. Dude, every single,
Little neon.
no, real shit, every single, so what you do is, every NFT that you drop, you do 20 shirts, and then you sell the shirts, and then the people that have the shirts don't have the NFT, and the people that have the dude has the NFT, or girl, doesn't have it, well, we get a shirt, but like, other people would know about this NFT and never own it. There's no shirt. So,
What?
I don't know.
So lost now.
It'd be like a way of boosting this NFT and making it more valuable because more people know about it. And I mean, imagine this was a designed juice box that was all fucking colorful, but it was a specific colorway. You're like, yeah, and you have the big ass back piece of it too. It's a real nice shirt someone's wearing. They're like, that's dope as fuck. Like, yeah, I got this from a guy, an artist who made an NFT out of it. And I have like, because it's like a way of getting
Like the
these
shirt
artists.
matches the
Yeah, you gotta do more than 20 shirts, though. You gotta do like 10,000 shirts.
No, you do not absolutely have to. You can even add more later on, but it's like they're like shares. Like the more things that you add from the creator, the more valuable that NFT and your brand and that juice box logo gets. Because then you're adding more things with that same colorway. Then you can make 30 different shirts because all of them are 30 different juice box colorways, and all of them are like 10, 20 shirts of each one. So like every person.
And they're all NFTs.
All of them have NFT versions, so someone can easily own a shirt and the NFT version, which would probably get a shirt with the NFT. But then you also sell the NFT, or sell the shirt on the NFT. NFT on the shirt.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because essentially
You
you
sell
don't
the
take...
shirts to hype up the NFT, and then you sell the NFT.
Exactly.
It's a different
Or
shirt.
vice versa.
Or by,
But it's a
yeah.
different shirt. It's just out.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
sell the
Yeah, you
NFT
make it
and then
not
start
exactly
selling
the
shirts
same.
today.
I don't know. Well, actually, I mean, if you made the colorway, you could do, every one of them has only a rare amount of shirts, a limited amount of shirts,
Oh, true. Yeah,
and then a limited amount of colorways, because it has to be your colorway, like the one you designed.
A rare amount of limited shirts.
Not like rare, but like, we took those because rare drops are real common. Okay, just chill out.
I can't wait for games
Alright,
to start
sorry.
incorporating NFTs in a way that, like, you can like your inventory in like games, you could do that with all NFTs hypothetically. So if you're playing a game that has 100,000 people, you hypothetically could have 100,000 people with different NFTs in their wallets, all of them different prices and different things, and they're all traded on the market inside of the game. That's what like. But I think like NFTs, that's what I'm thinking about like long term is like you can do literally anything with it.
yeah.
Think about what?
That would be fucking cool.
Like a whirlpool.
Like okay, imagine you're playing a game, right? So imagine you're playing a game and you've got a currency in your game. Why wouldn't you make it so that that currency is a cryptocurrency and that the items that you get while playing the game are NFTs and then you can trade?
The NFTs are they valuable outside this game, or are they
They
game-based
can
value?
be. You can buy those same NFTs with money, just like you do the
They would have to have outside.
cryptocurrency. You can convert to that cryptocurrency.
They would have to have like metaverse uses or like universal crypto uses where like everything can be used and it holds its value across the
Well, it holds its
almost.
It holds its value by using exclusivity. So you'll have certain
To
items that will
what?
be very rare.
To
In this hypothetical MMO or video game, you can make there could be items
Oh yeah,
that
because
are
it's a
rare.
video
You
game.
know what I'm saying?
It has to be a high video game. Maybe
It
something
would,
that
it has to
already
be a high
exists like
video
Skyrim or whatever.
Dude, think about that. That would be crazy.
Oh, come on.
A Skyrim?
Amazing.
Fucking, oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead, Jacob. When you're ready.
Whatever, yeah,
Skyrim is
whatever
pretty
you,
cool.
I know you got something.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the hand.
I'm Rafikian, you know?
Yeah, hands to face whenever they match. Fire.
Yeah. You were talking about current games, but you're talking about like a new game.
So there are games currently that do that, like Axie Infinity and like, there's a couple of them. I don't know them all off the top of my head.
Oh, you should know.
But
You should have listed these.
there are a
Dude,
few
you
of
should have
them.
came prepared.
I don't know.
Have you played them all and fucking
JKL.
tested your theory here?
Axie Infinity costs like $500 to get into, so I'm not fucking playing that game until I want to invest $500 into one video game right off the bat.
What?
Sounds like Call of Duty after fucking 8 years.
So in Axie Infinity, you have to you fight with characters to level your characters up, and your characters can have babies, and then you can sell those babies or trade the babies. Yeah, they're all NFTs, right? So in order to start, you have to have 3 monsters, and the monsters start at like starting price of them is $250 to $500. So you're gonna be spending,
Well, it's like I'm downloading
a
the
lot,
game.
$750, a lot of money to go.
So you're trying to send monsters.
If I download a game and told me it's gonna $500,
Monsters.
I'd delete it.
Yeah. So and then it builds height because no 2 of the monsters in the game look the same because they're all breeding. So you have to like breed the things and they come out with different characteristics, and some of them are better than others. And it's
Why?
yeah, it's nuts.
500?
500.
That's a game? That's crazy.
It's a game.
These white ones are pretty alright.
So white ones are pretty alright.
Do we know what the flavor is on it?
Mystery.
We don't need to know.
It's a machine.
It's what? Cherry?
Probably.
What do you think it is?
I thought they used to be a mystery of like you don't know what flavor it's gonna be out of the ones that already exist. But I think this is like a passion fruit, like a passion fruit X dragon fruit.
They made it. They made a new one of those airheads.
There's all kinds of air, sled.
That's fun though. A mango one would be nice.
Mango head.
Mango.
I'm gonna ask you, do you use Procreate for like all your designs like that?
Yeah, I use Procreate and Adobe.
Is that the only Adobe Illustrator?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you use more? 'Cause I've been trying to use Illustrator to do stuff that I feel like people are all using Procreate for, and it's making me really like want to get an iPad. I don't want to get an iPad. Is that the only thing that really
iPads are cool. Also, the Wacom tablet's really cool too.
the Wacom tablet?
Yeah, those are pretty cool. That's what like illustrators that are doing like, like comics and shit. That's what they use. Cause it can run like an operating system. I think it's a Wacom tablet, but something like that. But it runs Windows right there on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
you can have like Illustrator shit on there, so then you have like a stylus. The stylus is what really helps.
Yeah, so I use like a, what's it called, a design board or writing board, write pad, or whatever it's called, drawing pad that just like USB plugs into that bitch with a stylus.
Hard.
But it just doesn't, I don't know, for some reason it doesn't hit the same. I'm looking at a screen and like, I don't know why it just doesn't. Maybe I don't have. Maybe I have one. I got like a $20, $30 one, so it's not like the best version of it.
No, those things are really hard, honestly.
Yeah, like hard to use. Yeah, it's a lot.
Because once you let go, it's hard to like start back.
That's what I'm saying. Like the hover's not very accurate. Like with the iPad and watching everybody that uses it, the iPads are so fucking.
It's crazy, bro.
It sucks. That's so
Should have
good.
brought my shit.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would recommend getting the iPad, but really just as long as you get the
Got
iPad
iMac
now.
and that MacBook
Oh, yeah.
Pro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit.
Yeah, they're fucking nice too.
But it's annoying how like all this shit's like seamless. Like if you just get it, it's kind of works.
If you buy all of their products, they all work together.
Yeah, like exactly. It's all seamless. It's like,
Trap.
all together.
It's a trap.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it
It's a
now.
trap or it's not.
Or it's not.
Well, it's easy for content right now. At
It
least
could
for
be a
that.
scheme.
You could
At
be
least for because you have an
pyramid
iPhone,
type.
right?
Yeah, so like shuffling your stuff over to.
Yeah, it's in my fucking
Because then my
MacBook, bro.
PC is the PC. That's what I'm like.
So I have both, and I'll be honest, I just use my PC for DJing music and like maybe some video editing, but mostly like music. And then with the MacBook, it's like everything else. Like this shit fucking handles whatever.
That's what I was gonna do. Is get me a MacBook, at least a mini. I don't run the mini. Oh yeah.
13-inch.
That's what I got my girl actually. I got her the rose gold one.
Dude, I love it.
A schmackbook.
It's a refurbished one too, so it was like only $1,000.
Only a rack?
I love my PC.
My fucking PC was almost $3,000.
Yeah, your PC was gnar.
Yeah.
It absolutely caught it.
I actually got custody.
How much was your PC?
Almost $3,000.
Holy shit.
Well,
Oh yeah, mine was about.
I was
Mine was
$2,500.
about.
5 million.
Mine was about $3,000 total with my monitor. My monitor is fucking huge. So.
You bought an actual PC?
No, this was my laptop, but yeah, I bought the iMac is what I got for the studio. It's like 30 something.
Yeah, those iMacs are fucking badass.
It's gnarly.
I have one at work. They
And
work.
I'm gonna get like 2 screen ports and like 2 extended screens, so I'm just gonna use this bitch.
Yeah, I love my PC. I got one I bought off Facebook. $800. Best thing in the world.
Have you seen the new?
Fucking mint.
Have you seen the iMac, the
Yeah.
tower?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we were talking
Fire,
about.
bro.
No, this is the.
I was talking about the all-in-one.
No, I'm talking about the Mac. The Mac.
Oh.
What was I talking about?
It's a desktop. It's a
What
I
were
got
you
a
guys
different
calling
one.
it? I thought you were
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
it an iMac.
I have
You
the
got
one.
an all-in-one, which is just.
that an iMac?
It's an all. Yeah. It's
Then what's
just-
the tower called?
I don't
The
know.
tower's an iMac, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Maybe
it's
it's
the
just
old.
like the name of the
I think it might be like
Yeah,
iMac
shit.
Pro or something. I don't
Well,
know.
the old one had a screen. I know the new one doesn't. And actually, they just revamped the new one, so now the new one's actually the size of this. In all forms, like 4 inches tall, 7 inches wide. Dead ass.
My brother told me one time that
Look it up.
one of the hardest parts of advancing technology is just like the limit of space.
Yeah.
Because the smaller you get it, like naturally, the more hot that things get conduct, and like processors that they've gotten up to like specific sizes will just start melting through
This
the
is
earth.
500 gigs. Like what the fuck?
Melting through the earth.
Yeah.
What?
For real. Yeah, they just start burning. I mean, that computer is like 200 degrees.
You can get a terabyte.
That's
hard.
You can get a
You
fucking
get
terabyte, bro.
terabyte.
It's hard to find. I was gonna get a terabyte, but it's hard to get them. It's hard to find them. That's why I just got the 500. So I was like, bro, 500 gigs? Well, I mean, I'll buy the drone and all that shit. People are, why do you need that? I was like, well, I don't
Yeah,
want to ever delete footage.
4K video is heavy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I
You
feel
don't
it.
get it, so.
60 frames a second too, like,
Shit,
yeah.
Because
It
there's
adds
lots
up.
of space.
It
Lots of
adds up.
space.
I forget to delete a lot of my media
I
too.
didn't know
especially.
there's a 500 gig, dude.
There's a terabyte.
There's a Terry?
Yeah, Terry, bud.
I
How much
think
is
it's
the
a
Terry? I've
How
never
much is
seen
even
it.
the 500 MB?
I think it's $100
GB.
every time you go up.
Yeah.
Every time you double.
So 2,000 for a terabizzy?
No.
$1,000 for a two
Maybe
fizzle.
it's $1,000 for the two fizzle, because I got the two fizzle, and then it'd probably be 1,100.
So 7 on
And then
top.
it'd be another 12, so it'd be $1,200 for the, I would assume, for the.
I mean, think each
Terry.
level's $100.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is from the 32 to the 64 to the fucking 120. What, you want that?
I don't know.
Actually, they don't have 64s anymore.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna.
But-
It's a
iPhone
good thing.
13
That's $100.
Pro Max.
And every camera you add is another
What's that
$100
pencil?
too.
Bro, they just released the green one too.
What's that pencil?
Green one? Green one.
buy them.
There's a green one?
Yeah, I got the gold, but.
I won't lie.
Cause the week after I got
All
my,
of you
my
guys-
gold, they released the green at the new Apple event.
Dude,
Oh,
I won't
shit.
lie.
Let me see.
The terabyte is 15 and the 512 is 13.
What? It's 15? Totally worth it. Let me see.
It's actually not a bad like swap.
Yo, is the green one? Can you see the green one?
Dude, you cannot see the green one. But yeah, it's pre-order only, so if you want to wait for the green, go ahead. I'll get the graphite or whatever once it's
I
available.
was gonna get the graphite, but I always do that, so I got the gold.
Dude, don't.
I'll never get the gold until.
Yeah, I always get black. I got mine one time and I fucking just regretted the shit out of it.
Dude, I would too.
I like it.
Shit out of it. Dude.
I like that the back is the only thing white. Whenever I got my white one, it was whenever the bars were still up here, so the white part of my screen was actually white too. Or the front part of my screen was actually white too.
Oh yeah,
It was like
that.
iPhone 4s or some shit.
It's actually like gold. And then it's like gold on the edges.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's just blemish.
Is mine fucking matte like that? That matte finish was hard as shit.
Mine's so thrashed. My phone.
What the fuck? It's only like giving me
No,
$400
mine's straight
for my
glass.
Trident.
That matte finish is
Hell
sick.
Yeah,
no.
that's how the new ones are.
And
A
some
black would be
sparks.
fire, like not like a matte, but like a black.
Fucking.
I mean, they don't make the gold.
Yeah,
they don't
dude.
make like a red. and
I wish this
stuff.
fucking back was matte like that. That shit's hard.
Yeah, that shit's cool. So.
Shit's cool as fuck, dude.
That shit's huge, dude.
It's a good phone, man, and the camera's nuts, dude.
These cameras, bro.
Cinematic mode is just like portrait mode, but in video.
It's nice. It's crisp.
Cinematic porch. Actually, I shot a video in cinematic mode the other day and I forgot to even touch
Cinematic?
it, so I'm glad you said that.
Dude.
What's that mean?
Okay.
My case just like connecting to my phone.
Dude, don't do that, dude.
I just got a notification. Kyrie just did 60 points in this game.
Wow, dude.
Did you know?
Well, he didn't keep doing that too.
Dude, I don't know what's going on.
This tripping.
It's crazy,
It's
dude.
New York's tripping, bro.
Dude,
New York.
such a good pick.
New York's tripping,
He
bro.
only gets to play on away.
Dude, and
Yeah.
no, they cleared him for
Oh,
home
yeah.
games. Yeah, they did. They cleared him for home
What's
games.
he just doing?
Yeah, he's on my fantasy roster, so I've been holding on to him for a while. You know, playing the long game.
Boy.
I got him though.
Oh, you just play a long game over here.
He's playing the long
Mine,
game.
my printer's that shit too. Why the fuck?
What?
Oh,
Fresh?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I even cleaned my shit out.
Grasshopper in there.
Like I unscrewed it. They love
Getting
refrigerators.
buckets destroyed by the fan. The
Oh
fucking
my
fan.
God.
The fucking wings are just getting fucked. He's like, fuck. I'm just mad, come on.
Chop.
Yeah, it's over with now.
Who is?
Bro,
Well, I'm fucking getting big, boys.
should we send her, bud?
Thanks, Sam Sender.
Let's
What's the center?
Let me know where to find you, my guy.
I'm notifying. Shit, you can find me on Instagram @reallyhighc, Twitter @reallyhighc, Snapchat @reallyhighc, Facebook @reallyhighc.
Really high _C on Instagram. Sometimes we're shadow ban, that shit
Or
matters.
shadow ban.
Yeah, really high _C. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm past shadow ban most of the
The
time. I try
letter,
to.
the letter C, not S-E-A.
Yeah,
The letter
yeah.
C.
Yeah, the letter C. Yeah, so
Yeah.
appreciate you guys having me on, man.
Bro, thank you for coming, bro.
Thank you for coming.
This was a banger. This was fun as shit.
I'm just smoking and chilling, bro. These are my favorite.
Yeah,
Dude, I gotta get these fucking pretzels to sponsor my fucking.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Those are
yeah, dude, Sam's
really
on
awesome.
Shout out Sam's.
Fuck.
We need Sam's, let's just sponsor us.
Yeah.
Oh, that too, yeah, no shit.
Shout out to the club.
Shout out the club.
Sam Club.
The club.
If anybody else has a club, you want to scroll through with down to.
That's
Guys,
the real club.
follow our boy really high _C on Instagram. Follow us at Sesh.